What's good, Royal Family? We will be talking about some things tonight. Anyway, before we get started, and so these notifications will come out or can come out or whatever, I'm going to play J.H.E. Ruga, Grudges, and maybe Ruga for Duck as well. So as you come in, please hit that like button and let's get started.
You should know he bro. He a fucking white boy.
Baby, turn me up. Yeah, I lost some niggas in the streets that I can't get back. I told my brothers ain't no stopping till we get back. And I can't lie, so my mind, I need that lick back. I'm just riding on 180 in this Hellcat. Don't even get no time to clear my mind. Ain't gon' lie, the other day I cried thinking about my guys. Grabbed it now like fuck this rap shit, I'm trying to slide. And fans wanna see me crash out and lose my mind. They don't wanna see me shine. I'm a 6 blocker, trench baby. That's what made me. I come from the heart of Inglewood where it get crazy. Cold-blooded killers, they be strapped up like the Navy. It's dangerous in the hood, that's why my gun ain't got no safety. My homie gravesite, we been trying to make a gravesite. I remember late nights, can't talk about them late nights. 3 cars, 8 pipes, you get caught, you pay the price. Switchy got 100 on it, told him have a safe flight. Grudges. I've been holding grudges since I lost my cousin, I've been wanna slide, I'm like fuck it. I've been having a lot of shit on my mind, I can't lie, it get hard for me to trust you. And I've been on this ledge, I'm on the edge, trying to push me, I might let it off in public. Yeah. That's what lately I ain't been giving a fuck about. No. I lost some niggas in the streets that I can't get back. I told my brothers ain't no stopping till we get back. And I can't lie, so my mind, I need that lick back. I'm just riding on 180 in this Hellcat. Don't even get no time to clear my mind. Ain't gon' lie, the other day I cried thinking about my guys. Grabbed it now like fuck this rap shit, I'm trying to slide. And fans wanna see me crash out and lose my mind. They don't wanna see me shine. And you don't know that feeling up inside. Seeing your homie take his last breath before your eyes. That shit hit so different when you gotta take your pride. And they think it's all good, but you really wanna slide. You better be in the house when them street lights come on. I was out here getting wild, no one told me right from wrong. Had to learn it on my own, got a lot of niggas gone. I was a young nigga, thinking I was grown. I wasn't thinking about no song. Grudges. I've been holding grudges since I lost my brother, I've been wanna ride. I'm like fuck it, I'm just loading up this fire, we outside, ain't no running when we rushing. I lost my mud brother and my blood brother, so I'm blood in. Pull up in they hood, let off a dozen. Now them niggas feeling like we was then. How I'm feeling, ain't no peace tree and nothing. I lost some niggas in the streets that I can't get back. I told my brothers ain't no stopping till we get back. And I can't lie, so my mind, I need that lick back. I'm just riding on 180 in this Hellcat. I don't even get no time to clear my mind. Ain't gon' lie, the other day I cried thinking about my guys. Grabbed it now like fuck this rap shit, I'm trying to slide. And fans wanna see me crash out and lose my mind. They don't wanna see me shine.
What is good, y'all? What is good? That was the boy, the homeboy, J.H.E. Ruga. I hope my sound is good for y'all today. My voices, my allergies are fucking pissing me off, y'all. But anyway, what's good, Freedom March, as well as Yatanya Jones. Salute to you guys. Excuse me. Today, we will be talking about why is Saneter mad at Enqi, right? Last live stream that I did, Saneter was kind of upset, talking about Enqi and talking about us all beefing over this brother Polight thing. So I was curious, right? In last live stream, I had stated that, he probably thought on my panel that was just Enqi talking at the moment or whatever. But no, Enqi went on Hocus for Fifth. Shout out to Hocus for Fifth. He went to Hocus for Fifth and got to just exposing really everybody in the H.O.E. Okay. Well, not everybody, but a handful of people. So this video is going to be important. Some things are, throwback or whatever, but just, to show you what is going on, but also, recent events where Enqi was on Hocus for Fifth And Saneter did state that he was mad at him and he was going to try to gun him down. Now, Saneter did do a pissy ass live stream yesterday exposing Enqi or whatever, and also threatened to do another live or a live stream at Michi X because Michi X had spoke out as well. And I'm not impressed or surprised, really, because like I said, he's already done me and my family like that, did Uncle Shug and other people that have called him out. So at the end of the day, we're just here to watch this video. Oh, and towards the end, about the last 35 minutes of this 1 hour and 21 minute edit that I put together, you will see Brother Polight like flogging in somebody else's house, y'all. It definitely got to be like the energy was just off. I feel like he would have already been done, did this if this was actually his house, but he talking about paintings that are worth thousands of dollars and all that. And we know that, he's getting money with, scamming the people and shit like that. I also got another video that I did not include in this video, but I didn't want to have it too long. But Polight brought his boys to Ralph Lauren. They went and got some polo, and they was acting up in that store, child. They was acting like they never had polo before. It was just really crazy or whatever. So we will come back for that. But we got to talk about this stuff today. What's good, Will Intensive? Like I said, Freedom March and Yatanya. Shout out to those that are in the clouds. Please make sure that you hit the like button at least. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I did get a couple more donations after my last live stream, and I appreciate those as well. Anyway, like I said, today there's a lot going on. Hocus for a Fifth basically said he needs to denounce Brother Polight or he ain't rocking with him no more. So there's a lot in here, y'all, and we are going to get started today. Y'all just let me know if, something ain't playing right or whatever, and we will do what we need to do to fix it. Okay, let's go. We already starting on a fucked up tip. Here we go, y'all. This shit. Let me cut this down.
Baby, you made this? Nazi did him nasty.
All right, testing 1 2 1 2. Sorry about that. Peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another Saneter TV House of Consciousness production. You already see what the title is, so it's definitely a controversial title because I already see where the Bible is going. Not only is the men of the Bible a male chauvinistic son of a gun, but the God of the Bible is also a male chauvinist, and we prove it. I prove it all the time. You see. So this is why the brothers act and behave towards the women. I'm surgical with this. Yeah. Y'all got me back into cursing again. I gotta fall back again. Gotta fall back again because y'all done sparked something, man. That the brothers is gonna go crazy. I tried to warn a lot of brothers out there to not let the Polight situation separate the community. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Look at it now. Everybody getting their little views, getting their little hits, but the minute Polight is gone the minute that Polight is gone away from us for like 5 months or 3 months or what have you, what are you going to talk about after that? Everybody.
It's crazy that he would say that Polight is only going to get 3 to 5 months. But what are we going to talk about after that? Whatever we were talking about before until the next big thing happens that normally people would talk about. Okay.
Everybody gonna go right back down and get into your little bitty the box. You're gonna go right back down and trying to find something else to talk about. But I'm good. I'm looking at this.
I would never, with true crime, I would never, ever, 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 ever not have something to talk about.
Snakes while the grass is low, baby. Sometimes this is good, you know. This is good for you. This is like a cleanser where you got to clean the community, wash your hands again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with it. I survived it last time by myself, standing on 10 toes, standing up, and I survived the onslaught. This time, I think it's not going to be as worse as it was because you know my stance already. And even if it is, I'm going to hold my ground. I'm going to stand on 10 toes, and I'm absolutely going to always condemn child pedophilia. We are not with that. We don't support that. Check.
Now, they're kind of wavering a little bit, right? They've never said that they were with pedophilia, but it was, I'm not going to jump out the window. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all hating, this, that, and the fifth. Let's wait and see what happens. And now that we're getting closer to a plea deal or a completion with the case, now he's making all these things. I ain't fucking with Polight if this, that, and the fifth. Yeah, okay.
We don't support that over here, family. But because I don't follow you and, you know, just run behind you and, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait and be responsible. I don't know what the problem is. I'm going to wait and be responsible because I don't want to say something out of line. Y'all know me. I've been saying shit out of line for a long time. When are we supposed to learn? Everything looks good. It looks gravy.
And you still haven't learned. And that's the sad part.
Stuff comes out. Shout out, Judah, I see you. And if Polight take a plea, see, because he didn't take no plea yet. Everybody keeps saying he took a plea. No.
Now, wasn't he just up here, Royal Family, talking about how Brother Polight took a plea? He was the first one saying it. I was saying that he was offered a plea and he's set to take it on the 7th of next month. He's the one that was running around in my last edit. And you can watch the no commentary version on Queen's Throne TV. It's already up over there. He said those things out of his mouth.
The plea supposed to go down on the 7th. The record and everything should be out. That's when and only when I will make...
The record is already out, Saneter.
...my speech on that. And if Polight is found guilty on anything pertaining to the child, you will see me make my speech on that. But guess what, y'all? I'm not going...
But see, the thing is that you can't just at that time just make your speech on that and everybody should validate it and respect that shit. No, sir. No. You should have been already holding him accountable. Period, point blank. If it was somebody else and not Polight, you would have been on that, oh, that's some bullshit and all this and that. This shit's crazy.
Don't make no goddamn 10 damn videos and 100 videos, and every day I'm gonna be talking about Polight. Nope, I got a job to do. I got work to do. I'll deal with that shit one nice time. Let everybody know my stance, and I'm gonna get back to work. If them Negroes want to talk about Polight every day, that's on them. I'm not here to defend them. I'm not here to beg them to stop. But
Why are you bothered by that? Oh, because you're going to come up in the conversation.
I'm going to make an announcement on what my stance is with this case in the matter if it turns out wrong for him. You will hear Brother Saneter make his announcement, and only his announcement. Check. I don't need to make 100 goddamn videos. I don't need that for content. I'm getting back to work. I'm going back to work. You know what I mean? What do you mean, sister, when you say is
everything you do over there at this point is regurgitated and getting us nowhere?
It's only going to be pertaining to the child, the pleading. What do you mean by saying that? Give me some clarity, sis. Give me some clarity. I'm going to do a show tomorrow afternoon.
He dancing. He definitely dancing.
About Minister Stinky Enqi, because I see he's at it again, and he's at his shenanigans again. And what I will tell you is this, though, for tomorrow. Minister Enqi is running around. He's at his little shenanigans again.
Hey, Sister Nandy. Shout out to everybody that has joined the room. I see True Fist of the North Star. Y'all are already dropping facts. What's good, BPR? Emmanuel Beverly. Shout out
running
to
on everybody's platform, saying that I'm with a girl that's 13 and I was 33. He go doing that again. But he's saying somebody told him.
Yes, it's going I wanted to talk about Frank Gary. Okay. So I be scamming and shit like that, but we can't, we seen his arrest record, so we know he ain't no pedophile at least, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I beg to differ because I was there. Hold on. Hold on. Are you gonna tell us that Saneter's a pedophile, nigga? Actual facts.
What's good, Donisha?
And it all came out with this Polight right shit. And like I said, I'm watching how they going at you, and I'm like, yo, tell the truth to shame the devil, man. That's the bottom line. And years ago, I'm just looking at that Tasha K arrest record. I'm looking at that arrest record, and I'm looking at the dates. And as I look at the dates, I said, wait a minute. This is during the time when Frankie was going out with a 15, 16-year-old girl when he was in his 30s. Let me say that again. And I'm from home.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I'll send you my number, yo.
Chill. You can't call in.
You can call me up. We can go on the phone. We can do a FaceTime. We can do all that.
Bro, you can't call in. You can't. It's the climate in the community is too crazy to throw a smear campaign on a nigga like that.
Thank you, BPR.
Campaign. I got the girl name and everything. I know where the girl is at. She'll confirm it herself.
Whoa. So
this is home. This is home. So you want to know why he protected Polight? Because he defends what Polight do.
Hold on. So you saying that you know that Saneter was 30 years old with a 15-year-old girl he was having sex with?
33.
I don't know, family. What's the girl name then? Where's she from? Like, how do we know this is real?
Again, every man got to defend himself. So he getting at you. He doing smear campaigns. This is on him. And like I said, I'll leave you my contact information if you ever want to get back at me. And when he get on the line with me, he know what it is. The girl name was Nikki. Ask him about Nikki from 150th Street. And what was he doing with Nikki?
Ask me no fucking questions about no fucking Nikki. Who is Nikki? You tell me. And if I knew it and then I tell you who she was, you wouldn't fucking know her.
Ask him that question. That's the question that needs to be asked. So that nigga's phone. And I used to see how we used to say all that shit on 125th Street. That was nothing but divide and conquer. All you did was put us against each other for 20 years. That's why we don't got shit. While you driving around in Mercedes Benzes and all that shit.
My Benz been gone a long time ago, in case you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I got a BMW right now.
Divided and conquer for 20 years. We battling each other all day, every day, all year, every year for 20 years. What's in the dark comes to the light. With this shit with Polight now, they go back to the off. We can't defend this in our community. So I'm gonna leave you my contact information because I know people calling you.
Fuck? No, ain't nobody else calling in. Niggas is in shock. You just fucked up my whole show. What?
Yo, it's the truth.
What the fuck?
It's the truth. Quran, 150th.
Quran from 150th? 150th and what?
St. Nicholas.
Quran from 150th and St. Nicholas. And this and Nikki is from 150th and St. Nicholas too?
Salute the elephant.
What, no?
All the same block.
Wow.
We all lived in the same building.
Okay. Oh, so you live in the
let's
building.
get these likes up. Let's go.
So hold on. So let me,
It's fucking up again, y'all. Let me go.
Well, I don't even want to make jokes because it's so serious. But I was going to say, you sound like somebody who was trying to hit it and mad because one of the older niggas was hitting it. Because that's how it usually be. It be grown-ass, old-ass pervert niggas messing with the young niggas' girls.
Of course, that's exactly what it was. The girl always used to say she had an older boyfriend. And the kids like, yo, who? He used to sneak that girl in and out of his house, yo. When she was 15, 16, 17. I think he missed her for a year because he had one away to jail. Look at that arrest record. I'm talking about like 96, 97, somewhere in that area. I got to look at that record again. But he was in jail. And when he came home, he got right back to her. And she was like 17 at the time.
Allegedly, then we leave that there. So that's done. But apparently the story is he started having sex with the girl when she was 15 years old. And what the brother was saying, I corroborated in questioning him after the show, because if you remember back, he said when Tasha K dropped his record, it triggered his memory. So
we're going to keep on doing what we're supposed to do, family. People are trying to take me off my square. It's easy to get off your square, but you know what? You got to sit down, relax, and then come with the information. These dudes are not playing fair. The dudes that bang on me, the women, the sisters that bang on me, they not playing fair. You see what I'm saying? What do you mean they not playing fair, Saneter? I'll tell you. This is why I don't want to get into the going back and forth with these dudes. These dudes will say anything they want to say about you, and then when you blow up on them, they flag you. They flag your video.
Now, that is exactly what Saneter does. Period, point blank. Everything that he did to me, I did to his ass. Period.
video. They want to flag your video. I could easily get Tasha K. I could easily dispute Tasha K. This fucking woman is up in there lying on everything. If you got
This is just one of the times where he threatened to sue Tasha K, and then he moved on to threatening to sue me and Uncle Shug.
any evidence of me doing what you say I do, getting arrested what you say I do, I challenge you to put it up. Well, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm telling you to cease and desist right now. There you go. You see? I'm saying cease and desist, Tasha K, because you're a big fish. You're a big fish. I'm letting you know right now. Cease and desist. I'm not going to say it no more. I think you are worth me going after. You are worth me going after. And I'm talking about slander. You know, you are worth me going after because I guarantee you, you can't prove a goddamn thing that you said. Now, you go ahead and keep listening to them haters that's out there. You can't prove a goddamn thing that you said. I have never been to prison for crack. I have never been to prison for nothing like that. You can't find that nowhere. And if you got it, then show and prove it. Show and prove it. I challenge you to show and prove it. Show it. Because somebody told me, you said some shit about all his records is about crack and he got caught with this and that. I've never been to prison for none of that. Never. You see? So all you doing is lying, defaming, and I'm telling you right now, the last time, cease and desist. So that's the first warning that I could give you. I think that's what you do first. You just come out and say cease and desist, and that's it. After that, I'm waiting on you to say it all over again. I dare you to
Hit that like button.
say it again. Give me that. Feed me. You will make a perfect example of Saneter. I guarantee you. Say it again. And then we're going to get busy. We're going to get busy. I'm going after you. I'm going to come after you. That's all I'm going to say, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. All these motherfuckers up in here lying just to try to tear someone down and destroy their character or destroy or put defamation on their name. I got you. So I'll act like he really can sue. Let me ask the people out there. If someone calling you not a homosexual, but if someone calling you a pervert, a molester, can you sue them for defamation? Because obviously this nigga think that you can. The nigga think you can, especially if they big, if they got a big channel. Can someone sue them for that? If they don't have no backup, if they don't have no proof, can someone sue them for that?
You should be asking that also yourself because that's what you did to me and others.
Because I think they don't think you can. I would love to represent and be that example for the people. Shit, I ain't got nothing to lose.
I just got one more thing to say. Just one more thing.
Now, this is from 2021, this whole little part with the different music.
Just one more thing. Hold on. Let me try this real quick. Hold on. I got one more thing to say. Hold on. Let me let y'all get in here. Because I know I was just live a second ago. I just want to make sure y'all have y'all receipts. Absolute receipts, okay? Absolute receipts. Niggas on here be lying. They say they the conscious community is supposed to deliver y'all from the white man. And yet they was smoking the white man's crack. Mm-hmm. Yep. Give me a second. Okay, so the first live, I told y'all about Saneter trying me, saying if I had what I said, if I said what I said he did, why not drop the receipts, right? So hold on. Polight is still arrested, okay? Let me see if I can do this real quick. Listen. Hold on for a second. So this video right here.
This is why I don't want to get into the going back and forth with these dudes. These dudes will say anything they want to say about you, and then when you blow up on them, they flag you. They flag your video. They want to flag your video. I could easily get Tasha K. I could easily dispute Tasha K. This fucking woman is up in there lying on everything. If you got any evidence of me doing what you say I do, getting arrested what you say I do, I challenge you to put it up. Well, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm telling you to cease and desist right now. There you go. See? I'm saying cease and desist, Tasha K, because you're a big fish. You're a big fish. I'm letting you know right now. Cease and desist. I'm not going to say it no more. I think you are worth me going after. Of me doing what you say I do, getting arrested what you say I do, I challenge you to put it up. Well, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm telling you to cease and desist right now. There you go. You see? I'm saying cease and desist, Tasha K, because you're a big
Look at
fish.
Tasha.
You're a big fish. I'm letting you know right now. Cease and desist. I'm not gonna say it no more. I think you are worth me going after. Cease and desist, Tasha K, because you're a big fish. You're a big fish. I'm letting you know right now. Cease.
And she basically leaves it like that. Now there is, you know, assault on here, controlled substance of narcotics. I'm just wondering why he had to try to call out my little old ass drug charge child.
This is why I don't want to get into the going back and forth with these dudes. These dudes will say,
What the hell happened to the sound? Hold on.
Saneter had went away to jail for a year, and this girl had stayed with him the whole time. Like while she was 16 years old, she didn't have no boyfriend because
I wanted to hear more about Nikki.
Her quote unquote boyfriend was in jail.
I ain't got much, but we gonna go back to this because this is where it ended at.
Which was Saneter. And then when Saneter came home, he did a year. When he came home, they got right back together. So he was with this girl from the time that she was 15 to the time that she was 18 years old. And he was in his 30s. Her first name is Chanel. Her middle name is Nikki. I should have got the last name. But it's people that's available for conversation that want to deal with the subject matter. You know what
And that's what we're waiting for, is the people that want to talk about the subject matter.
I'm saying? So I'm sure her name will eventually come out, but
I've been trying on my end. I don't want her name. I just want her to speak on it. That's it.
the girl's family all know Saneter, and apparently Saneter's family, I think, is supposed to be familiar with the girl from the conversation I was having with the brother. Like, this wasn't a fly-by-night relationship. This was his girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? Like, this was his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a relationship for years.
Come on, man. Don't ask me no fucking questions about no fucking Nikki. Who is Nikki? You tell me. And if I knew it and then I tell you who she was, you wouldn't fucking know her. So come on, man. Don't ask me no motherfucking stupid questions like that. Other than that, y'all don't come at me with that stupid shit. Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you.
Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you.
Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you.
Saneter was the local crack dealer in the neighborhood.
You tell me. And if I knew it and then I tell you who she was, you wouldn't fucking know her. So come on, man. Don't ask me no motherfucking stupid questions like that. Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you.
That grew up in that neighborhood still remembers that when he was deep into his 30s, he was still chasing 14 and 15-year-old girls, and they remember his relationship with Nikki. From 15 to 18, while he was in his 30s.
Nikki, who is Nikki? You tell me. And if I knew it and then I tell you who she was, you wouldn't fucking know her.
Yes, what's going on tonight?
Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you. Fucking stupid questions like that. Tell a nigga to show and prove. Other than that, y'all don't come at me with that stupid shit. You don't know when niggas playing you. Niggas coming up with old shit now trying to see if they can try to get you.
Did that sound like a confession right there? Hey, did anybody feel like that was a confession? Watch his face when he aced. That's one of like the most popular sayings from back in the days when you playing dice. You know, ace is when you lose all your money, just for anybody that don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a saying, watch his face when he aced. But people from that culture, that world, we began to use that as just like a saying in general. And that right there is a moment. That man is seriously under pressure. Listen, when I tell y'all he's under pressure, Saneter is definitely. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Y'all have never seen him under pressure like this before. Keep asking him who's Nikki. And when he pretend like he don't know who's Nikki, tell him, you know Nikki. I used to call her Chanel.
Now, he already admitted, I couldn't find that one, but he had admitted, Saneter had admitted that he knew Nikki and the girl played with his niece or something like that. I gotta find that, but yeah.
150th and St. Nick, and then tell her, look, come on, man, you know her sister's over there on Andrews, man. Her sister moved to Andrews, man. Chill for she come on here, man. Chill for them people come on here, man. Because there's guys that used to live in that building that want to come online. They want to talk about the situation. Absolutely said, yo, niggas bringing up old shit. Oh, so not that it's not a thing, not that it didn't happen. It's niggas bringing up old shit. So okay, that means it's old. That means so if you was raping 15-year-old girls back in the days, that's old shit. Come on, man. Come on now, niggas bringing up old shit. Niggas raping girls back in the day. So what? That don't mean nothing today, right?
Obviously, he was being sarcastic right there, but the way he worded it was sus as fuck.
Come on, let's fist bump on it, people.
Stop falling for that bullshit, man. Y'all keep falling for the same game over and over and over to distract shit. All right, brothers and sisters, I'm out of here.
Falling for the same game over and over. This is the only time that I've heard Saneter get accused of acts like that.
Man, let me see if we at least hit that mark yet.
What's good, sugar man?
This came through and showed love. Okay, yes, we did.
With his daughters, okay.
And two people.
I knew it was something. I was trying to find that clip to include it in here, but
people came through. 2 people out of how many? 1,000 came through. Damn. Family, y'all really shitting on your brother.
Yes, I'm sorry.
When do we do work like that? When do we start accusing people like that? Somebody told me, but you don't go out and get real evidence. When do we start doing that, y'all?
Couldn't you do the same thing to me and Suge, though? You called him a fucking predator. You didn't like it when it was done back to you, though, did you?
Come on, talk to me. When do we not go out and get the records and prove what we say? Because, you know...
Did you have records on Suge? No, you came out here talking about his seatbelt, motherfucking traffic tickets and shit. Dumb, petty shit.
Things that turn out to look ugly. But I will tell you this, though. Enqi, he been with Polight up and down, to and fro, all over. He's trying to make it now look like he wasn't around Polight. But when I show you this tomorrow, y'all gonna be like, God damn, man. You dead and stinking, Enqi. Enqi been with Polight way more than me. The only time I would be around Polight is when Polight comes into town. Because Polight will call me.
Yep, Polight is set to take a plea deal July 7th in Dade County. And if he doesn't, you know, he could go to court and say that he doesn't want to take it, or the judge could reject it. There's a number of things that could happen there. But he's set to take a plea, and we don't know like what the plea really is, so we're just kind of waiting. Saneter says that he's going to interview Polight the day of court or the day after, but the judge did order him to go to court physically for the plea acceptance. Okay, now Polight's side is asking for 60 days so that he can get his shit together, whatever, as far as allegedly, you know, his scamming shit and whatever else, child. But the court has not approved that. So we're back in here on the 7th. So trial is now off the table for now, at least. And we will document the 7th.
It's a brother Saneter. I'm coming in New York tomorrow. And I don't see him until another good month or 2 or 3.
I think it was like September. My camera's doing some funny shit. Hold on. I think it was like September of 2021. Because Polight shit was August, so it took about 2 weeks for everything to really get ramped up, and that's when, you know, I don't know. I would have to go look, but I believe it was like September of 2021.
Check.
Allegedly, then we leave that there. So that's done.
Because this right here is going to be what people need to know, because this is what the actual charges that he's going to have to, well, these are the charges that he's faced right
Facts, miss me.
now with lewd and lascivious charges. Lewd and lascivious. So this is why he's telling niggas that he's not pleading guilty to child molestation charges.
Thank you, Shug.
Because the child molestation charges was dropped. He's going to have to, you know, the charges that he's faced with right now is lewd and lascivious conduct. So most people,
like, we looked at the part where Enqi came up. We just looked at portions of that, but yeah.
People don't know though is this, and this is what he's trying to.
I can't find like where Saneter had said that the part about the daughter part or whatever. I thought it was the niece, but you're probably right though.
Yeah. See that right there? Lewd and lascivious.
When it comes to niece, I'm probably thinking about Renin Tech. Anyway, let me shut up, y'all.
Also known as statutory rape.
Wow.
So even if he plead guilty to lewd and lascivious, it's still statutory rape. It's still rape charge. And here's the other charges from his court document.
That's the exact court document, y'all. This is what he's being charged with. So
these are the 5 charges that he got. These are the initial 2 charges down here that got.
And then number 5 is contributing to a minor.
So these are the 5 charges he's faced with right now. That
hold on, that's coming.
L and L is the lewd and lascivious. That's the statutory
good, Sean.
rape. So what his lawyer and the state of Florida negotiated with was for 1 or more of these charges to be dropped, and then for him to probably plead guilty to 2, you know, a couple of these other charges. So that's how plea works. It's a plea deal. That's what you got to understand about plea. It's a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get guilty in court. You plead out. So they'll drop a few of the charges and you take a few of the charges. That's how it goes. But that's why the lawyer said that once he makes the deal, he's going to have to serve jail time, because those is still felonies.
Exactly.
Those are all still felony rape charges. So if he pleads guilty to any of those lewd and lascivious charges, those are still rape. And because that whole circle, like I said, they all support, you know, child rapists or pedophiles and, you know, all that kind of thing. So it's not really that big of a deal for them. You know what I'm saying? It's just one more, you know, it's just one more of the crew that they finding out about, but they all got.
Wait a minute. So we know heavy in like in certain religious cultures, we know that pedophilia thing.
That would be wild as hell if he rejects it.
It's big. So are you telling us?
But he definitely could.
Conscious community that we've been respecting for the last 10, 20 years.
Yep.
That the leaders of that, the conscious community supports pedophile behavior, and on some of them are pedophiles.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. The whole circle. Yeah, that's a fact. See, listen, only people that don't know this, the only people hearing this for the first time is people that's outside of that circle. But everybody else, they know this already. Everybody else knows this already. They saw when Saneter was telling everybody, "You baby Dr. York, you baby Dr. York. I'm going to let everybody know what you did to my niece. I'm going to let everybody know what you did to my niece." Yeah, that's already out there. You know what I'm saying? And the people that really go back with Polight, because before Polight got involved with the conscious community, he was in the Nubian community. in the Nubian community, the people that really followed along with Dr. York's case, they know that there's a woman named Khadijah. Now, in Dr. York's case transcript.
Now this is Dr. Enqi, and this is Hocus for Fifth. Hocus for Fifth is a rapper out of New York, but he's also, you know, a social media like influencer or whatever. Enqi went over there to talk about the whole situation and some other things. They finna talk about Shaka, all type of people, y'all.
Dr. York was using some of the other people that was in this camp to help groom the children and also participate in the sex acts. And his
no allegedly, right? Or is this fact?
No. This is all in the court cases already. This is in the transcripts. This is all came out in the transcript. So this ain't allegedly. This is what it is.
Okay, this came out in the transcript. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Jeanette.
This is in the transcripts. So Khadijah is one of the women that was helping him to molest kids. And Khadijah is Polight's teacher. She's the one who enlightened Polight. So this ain't like, this is all like this. Here's the thing. This is what I've been saying for a long time about this whole group of people. And this is why a lot of people got mad with me when I was talking about the chakras, because I'm trying to explain to people, you might think of the chakras in one way, but these niggas use that as a different terminology to mean anal sex. This is the shit that Nature Boy and, all these Brother Rich, like all of them, they are part of this. They are part of that. Here's the thing with Saneter. When this all came out the first time, right? I did a show and I had my phone lines open, and a brother called in and said that Saneter was 30 years old and he had a 14-year-old girlfriend named Nikki. Now, of course, Saneter denied it.
So this is why I think, obviously Saneter is mad at Enqi. I also did a typo right here, y'all. I was rushing to get this out because I was almost not going to be able to go live tonight. So excuse that part.
You know what I'm saying? But the brother was saying that he eyewitnessed. You see what I'm saying? So he was saying that the reason Saneter's so supportive is because he's a part of, but that's allegedly, the girl didn't come out or whatever and come forward. But the guy said he witnessed it. And Saneter said he knows who the girl is and he know who the witness is. So Saneter has admitted to some extent that the story is partially true or somewhat true or whatever the case may be. It was deep, bro. The rabbit hole goes deep. That's why you think they got an open mind to it. That's what that is. Like you just read where it says that the semen stains was.
But at some part, I think that Saneter lost 5,000 people, because now it says 184,000, but I remember it being 189,000 at some point in time when YouTube made us have to show our subs.
Was confirmed to be Polight. That's on the girl clothes and all that. So
salute, much love. Y'all hit that like button for me.
I don't understand what niggas got an open mind to. Yeah, Captain Tazariak he's open about it though. He'll let you know that a couple of people from his community, his clique or whatever, they've been convicted of child molestation or rape or something like that. And he collects the cash apps that y'all send him for teaching the information. And he takes those cash apps and he sends it into the child molesters that's in prison, that's down with his camp.
Huh? Captain Tazariak again said.
Nah, I just was finding out about that during this round.
That's a fact, bro. Yeah, Captain Tazariak, he takes the
facts. He definitely didn't like it, Mr. Top Flight.
Donations that people send him, and he sends it to the other child molesters from his team. That's convicted.
And Hocus told him, unless you denounce Polight, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, I gotta holler at, bro. I gotta holler at. We got
no. These are facts. Listen, see, here's the thing that happens. YouTube and social media goes off of views. So if a person's getting a lot of views, they think that these is the people. So when you know, people start to look at the conscious community. They go, oh, Captain Tazariak, Brother Polight, boom, boom. These are the guys getting the views. This must be the conscious community. No, conscious community. First of all, community doesn't even live in a digital universe. Community is real live people. So community don't even happen online. But these is the niggas that's propped up, faking, frauding. Think about Captain Tazariak. He got his claim to fame by saying he don't like Africans, right? But he sells what? What do he do for a living? He sells shea butter. How you don't like Africans, but you making a business of selling African products? Like if you just pay just a little bit of attention, you would see this whole shit start to unravel and look crazy. People that know, see, that's what I'm saying, Hope, you don't really pay attention to this stuff, but people that knows when Wesley Muhammad and Rizzy Islam and all them niggas put up a campaign saying that Dr. Sebi don't know what he's talking about because milk is the food of the black gods and milk cures AIDS and all this dumb shit. The nation
Islam said that?
Rizzy Islam, the Scientologist scammer, along with Wesley Muhammad, dumbass.
So Rapul Tar had reached out to me the other day and told me that RZA's court date for the medical scamming shit, they dropped the case. That was weird. I definitely need to know more about that. But you know, let's get back to this video.
Yeah, this is Nation of Islam shit, bro. I'm telling you, these are facts.
Thank you, Sister Nandy.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask both of y'all this. Either one of y'all can answer because y'all both brought up RZA, Brown, Farrah Compton, or Dr. Enqi. RZA Islam was put on a disinformation 12. He speaking about against that vaccine and they on his ass. What about that?
That don't really mean nothing. They on everybody's ass that speak out against the vaccine. Hope you know that.
So people that scam in this community, they're going to feed you truth with lies all the time.
So how is he an op if he's, speaking out?
Oh, every single agent in the history of agents always do something to look like they are part of the movement, bro. You can't, that's
all right. So RZA, I'm not gonna vouch for, but blue and red. I'm gonna just say this, right?
I don't know what you mean, Jeanette.
I rock with them. Look, I'm gonna give him a chance to come up here and defend himself, Enqi. You my brother. You my big bro.
Listen,
they're saying RZA.
They could try to defend themselves if they want. All these, what I'm saying is fact, bro. When the Nation of Islam started dissing Dr. Sebi, they stood alongside the Nation of Islam niggas. They stood over there with dumbass 19 keys selling niggas $99 bandanas with fucking rhinestones on it. What the fuck type of niggas?
He's a never one I question.
Bro, the nigga, listen, see, this is what I'm saying.
Nobody know him. Nobody knows
you. Glasses, listen, the glasses with Polight. See, this, I'm gonna keep showing you these little things that you can notice. The glasses with Polight, the extensions with Shaka Akmos. When the nigga
Y'all know the extensions, that shit still gets me. The way he goes like this, y'all.
Came out with $50 bandanas with rhinestones on it.
Who did that? 19
Keys. That's how 19 Keys got his weight up. He was selling niggas $49 and $99 bandanas with rhinestones on it.
No, he didn't.
Absolutely, bro.
Pull it up. Hold on.
Bro, listen. These niggas believe anything they see on YouTube, man. That's the problem. I'm telling you. People like these people because they see them on platforms with a lot of views. So if you see them on platforms with a lot of views, you start to believe that these niggas is something.
Milk is literally bleached pus and blood. If you've seen real natural milk straight out of the cow, it don't look the same like that they put in them jugs.
Somebody. These niggas is
and then them cows have hormones in it. Like they've been injected with hormones. So we're putting that in our body.
Not anybody, bro. They just made up some bullshit. A few dollars.
How you know he's solid? They saying 19 Keys solid in the chat. How y'all know he's solid?
He's solid in YouTube land because they see him on platforms with a lot of views. I'm telling you, if you get on platforms with a lot of views, that means you solid to niggas. But yeah, but you don't these is not they're gonna say he's solid, but you don't know these niggas from nowhere in the real world.
So let's go one by one, right? So let's go 19 keys. What did he do that's fraudulent? Then let's go Ben X. What did he do that's fraudulent? Let's point out some, because the conscious community is listening right now. So
Bro.
you know, I just said fuck the whole conscious community. We taking over. So
no, listen. All you gotta do is look up TJ the Pocket Watcher channel. TJ the Pocket Watcher got all of these niggas case.
I heard that.
$1 million fraud. Yeah. All kind of shit they doing.
Blowing up the nigga.
Listen,
Jay
they just got caught. No, listen. Them niggas just got caught selling fake real estate homes in North Carolina.
It has morphine in it too, yeah.
All that, bro. It's a lot of shit these niggas got going on. What happened to the Black Illuminati program? They had mad people that invested in that Black Illuminati program and disappeared with the money.
I ain't know about none of that. See?
Yeah, bro. All this shit happens on Brother Rich page too. Just so people understand what goes on. Brother Rich facilitates all this, and Brother Rich is Saneter's son. So Saneter started first, and then he put Brother Rich on. So Rich and Saneter manages all of these different personalities. You know what I'm saying? So that's how niggas bounce back and forth, and that's how they get credibility. So you get credibility from one page and go to the other page, and then people that's watching at home in YouTube land, they think these niggas are special because they see these niggas on these pages. It's all fake, bro. It's all these niggas is fraud. Period. That's why we hear.
Yeah, I'm kind of hearing about it. If you're talking about Tazariak being exposed for sending money to pedophiles in jail that he's cool with, if you're talking about that, I've heard about it just recently in this Brother Polight thing, but I definitely need to know more.
Here, and people get mad when you bring this information.
What's really going on?
But to tell the truth, when Polight first tried to run that scam on me and got me for a few dollars, and I told everybody, yo, this nigga scamming. If it would have stopped right,
yeah, I saw that.
Right there, like if everybody would have listened to me right at that moment, we wouldn't even be here right now. But the fact that niggas like, oh, Enqi hating. 2-3 years later, everybody got mad and said, yo, Enqi, how come you didn't tell us a nigga was scamming? I was like, stop it. I got mad video receipts. I told y'all niggas. Y'all said I was hating. Now deal with the fuck. Right? Now look at Shaka Akmos. What is he doing with that hair thing? That's worse than Polight with them glasses. Now, why would you be a 60-year-old man? I don't know what that is. Hold on, Shaka Akmos 60 years old. Why would you be a 60-year-old man?
See, and that's suspect as hell. Thank you, y'all, for bringing that into, back into my attention. That shit is crazy. Yeah, we need more on that. I definitely will look at that. I definitely will. That shit's crazy as hell. I'm not sending no. And then ain't no telling how much of like the donations. Like Enqi said that he's sending the donations that he get from YouTube. Like motherfuckers is really donating to a predator. Then.
And with that type of extensions glued onto the side of your head like that.
I gotta pull him up. I don't know who that is. How you spell it? Shaka, like Shaka?
They know. Yeah, Shaka, Shaka. Yeah, Shaka Akmos, Mose. Yeah. But he got the, he got that a bald head, but then he got the extensions glued onto the side.
Wait,
like that.
Is this him right here? Hold on.
Come on, bro.
That's not the conscious community. The rabbit hole is taking over the conscious community. If y'all follow it, I don't even know this brother. I don't even know. I never heard him talk. I never heard him.
It doesn't, but it could be some slick shit. I seen it earlier. It's definitely a pyramid on there. And it said, I forgot what it says on it.
We not following a nigga who look like this.
But when he went in on Brother Polight, I swear he had at least that same hat on.
No.
And this is why I always been the black sheep.
Oh, you seen that too, J Lee Chronicles? Shout out to J Lee Chronicles.
We not following a nigga who look like this, man. We not doing it. We not doing it.
Bro, when I come around, I make these niggas uncomfortable because we can't share the same.
Yeah, my dad's a Mason too. He always wearing shit like, not necessarily this. I don't know what that is, but you could tell it's some Mason shit. Like you see the pyramid in there and
space. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I do like pyramids though. So
y'all doing with this nigga with a bald head and extensions at the same time? Like, what the
fuck? Glued on, and he always did. Enqi always did like this when he was talking about his ponytail and shit. Now, Shaka has recently cut the ponytail off, so he just has the naked ass head, which I think is a better look. I mean, this dude look crazy as hell, and then on top of it, he's like 6'12" and shit. I don't motherfucking know, but big as hell, tall as fuck. I'm good, bruh. Anyway, we just put it in here because it happened on Hocus, and we're covering why possibly Saneter is mad at Enqi. Okay, period. I'm not on either side. We just listening today, okay?
Yeah, I don't,
because if y'all remember the last live stream that I did, we kind of ended on that note because I thought he was talking about me or whatever, like me having Enqi in my video or whatever. But Enqi been running around, and I'm pretty sure he's probably been on other platforms that I have not seen yet. So if you've seen one that he's been on, y'all, please send me the link, okay? Because this shit is crazy, and I want everything recorded this time. Fuck vets, okay? Girl, yes, he had took like a patch of a lace front, and he cut it in a circle, just perfect, and it already had the braid sewed in there or whatever. So he just took some of that black glue, and he just stuck it to his head, and then he blow dried it, and then that shit just like never came off for a long time. But he recently had unadhered it or whatever, and now he is bald naked headed. Okay, bald naked headed. That's what he is.
After I look at him, I don't care what comes out his mouth. I don't care how intelligent he sounds.
Listen,
we not following a nigga with this fucking hairdo. We not doing it.
It's clear. Listen,
I put out PSA tomorrow. Watch this.
Listen,
because it will rip your hair out, especially if your hair is fine. You know what I mean? Child.
You got a hairdo.
He probably can't grow hair here no more. Because that glue was just sitting right there for fucking eons and eons. He was going swimming and mildew got up in the under there. He literally took one of his ex-girlfriends, you know, lace fronts, and cut it in a circle and just stuck that shit on there. Like, maybe got a wig from Party City. I don't know. Like, do they sell lace fronts? I'm just
like that. It should be clear that
you see the background though. This little cloth background that he puts on to make himself feel like he an Egyptian.
You are potentially a sexual deviant. Something is not wired correctly upstairs. You cannot be 60. You can.
Man, me and Enqi ended up going our own ways. It was some people that was in the mix or whatever. But I ain't finna say that we good or whatever, but we've talked recently via text. And you know, it's some things that he let me know about, and it's some things that I had let him know about. So, you know, we off that or whatever. But like I said, you know, I know that Enqi had dealings with Polight, but since Polight, Enqi has cut him off at least. He wasn't straggling the fence. Now, I'm not trying to be his best friend. I'm not trying to bring him back, but I'm just trying to, you know, keep up with the story, you know, like a journalist like Saneter had said or whatever, you know?
Not be 60 years old with this type of hairdo. This is what this is, and this is where, you know, some people may believe that these types of comments or commentary is shallow.
Finish him.
But that's because you don't understand psychology.
Gorilla Glue. This is Gorilla Shaka. Gorilla Glue Shaka. He seen a girl, that Tessa girl, do it, and he was like, fuck that. He thought it was got to be glue or something. Like, I just don't know why this would even be cute. Like, that shit is right away when you look at him, like, you're gonna laugh at him. And then he got him twined up like some fucking what is that, crab claws and shit. Like, he went to Red Lobster and got these little clips for his hair, child.
Psychology tells you when you look at a person, you can see that there are certain things that might give you an indication. You can't always judge a book by its cover, but sometimes, right? when we read the title of the book does tell us what the fuck, like you want to believe, hey, you can't judge a book by its cover. But guess what? What's on the cover of the book will tell you what the book is about, or at least give you some kind of good idea.
If I seen this on the cover of the book, I'm not reading the book. Okay, period. I'm gonna throweth the book across it the streeteth. Okay, period.
Now, if you see a grown man that's 50, 60 years old, he got that type of extension glued on, that's not even his real hair.
Period. The 199 shit. What?
I could see if you just
that shit that you gotta give a bath before you put it in your head.
No. That's his real head. That's his real head.
No. I promise you, that's an extension, bro. That's an extension. He did. That's extensions right there. That's extension. So that means that you're paying Africans to braid you a fresh extension on a regular basis.
Look at him, y'all.
Yeah, and he's about 60 years old, bro, with that kind of extension on the side of his head right here. Like,
oh yeah, if he's 60, that's definitely an extension because it would have been gray once he died. He's a clown,
bro. Clown would be safe.
I forgot about that. This nigga is old as hell. Now he could be Beijing in this shit, okay? But again, he is naked headed right now. And see, these are Red Lobster crab claw holder things, so they don't be flying around all in the pot or whatever, like, so they can't bite you or whatever. This is that. And it probably smells like old fish. Like,
hey, listen, it's a sister online. Listen, no. A sister came online and she told—
yeah, I bet you. I wonder, okay, so Shaka cut his. I wonder if he let his son Komet, who is an adult, so we can, kind of talk about it or whatever. But if he let his son Komet cut his, because Komet had already stated, when me and Shaka was going at it, okay, he had stated that he did not want that shit in his head. And I felt him, like, I was like, that is just not okay, period. Like, but Shaka persisted that his son have the braid, okay, just attached to the scalp, with got to be glued or painter's glue. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they really use, but maybe they use that stuff to like glue skin together. I don't know, but it's not skin. It's like barracuda back hair. I don't know. I guess a barracuda is a fish. That's what my king told me, but child, bear back hair. Okay, I don't know what this is, but there is not a gray strand up in there.
Told her heartfelt story. She said that Shaka Akmos was dating her mom.
He looked like a black and mild. You is stupid as hell.
Her mom had a drug problem. And Shaka took advantage of her mom's drug problem because he would lay down with the mom. And then once the mom was knocked out, he would come in the room and start doing things with her.
Dollar store super glue. Yes, I heard that shit work wonders.
And eventually, eventually
the clam claw. Yes, the not the clam claw, child. the crab claw, the lobster claw holder, so that nobody can like get snapped at. They can safely take care of the situation and boil the crab or the lobster. This nigga said, fuck that. I ran out of hair binders and I'm finna put a couple of these in my head. And what? Better not nobody say nothing.
He moved her into his house and they had a falling out.
Not like a tie ride.
All kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he denies it. Of course, he's supposed to deny it, and no charges was filed. So a lot of times these niggas be using that no charges being filed as a thing. Like,
they do.
That's not a real thing. A lot of times when people are taken advantage of, especially by people that they love and trust, they don't file charges. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be other shit going on. But for me, just me, who I am, where I'm from, how I was raised, grown men don't look like that unless something else.
This is with whom you want to place your faith?
Bro, these is the Saneter, this is Saneter's man right here. This is Saneter main man right here.
Saneter, you doing bad. Saneter, I ain't gonna lie. It's a new era. You know, it's always that young wave. Saneter, we getting y'all niggas out of here. It's time.
Shit, I forgot that I had muted myself. He gonna cut it with a razor. He carries a razor with him and like some shea butter, shaving gel.
Time for the new conscious community. Saneter, I'm not respecting this shit going on over here. I'm not respecting this pedo shit. I'm not respecting this nigga and his nose ring.
If he whipped you with this, he probably whipped himself with this a couple of times and got a black eye when it like whipped him in his face.
And his fucking hairdo with that stupid ass shirt he got on. Told me he in the conscious community, the youth will never follow him. There's nothing that these little niggas, if he walk on a block on Castle Hill Projects and say, yo, y'all need to stop the violence, they're gonna think he a crackhead. They're gonna think he on dope. They're gonna think he on fentanyl. Get the fuck out of here. Who y'all think y'all talking to, man? Yo, these niggas gotta stop playing with me, man. Yo, Brown, you see this shit? This is the conscious community, Brown. Look at this nigga.
Ain't that Bowser from Street Fighter?
Nah, son. I am hijacking the conscious community. I'm about to do a PSA out tomorrow. I'm calling all of these old fucking decrepit looking niggas out like this. Y'all niggas get the fuck out of here. Nobody follow these niggas. These niggas ain't get out of here. Cause they say a bunch of words, good words. Y'all, this the niggas y'all follow?
Bro.
Oh man.
I try to tell niggas when he first came on the scene, like, bro, the same way I had to pause early on with the video.
Hey Danielle.
I'm like, bro, how long we gonna look at this nigga Polight with them glasses?
Oh shit. What's good, Martin family?
This nigga came with the extensions. I was already done. I was like, bro, who is this nigga with the extensions? Like, what are we talking about right now? And then check this out. When Saneter introduced him to us, Saneter said, listen, don't say nothing, but he got a 2-bedroom apartment and he renting out the other bedroom to a male gay couple. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he real sensitive about the subject.
For real?
So don't say nothing to him about it. I'm like, bro, hold on, man. He got extensions.
Shawborn or Rawborn?
He got some weird shit going on with his hairdo. We don't need to know who he renting his crib out to or none of that. The nigga's just a goofball, bro. We don't move like, you know, what kind of direction are you taking your platform in, champ? Like, you get ready to, this is a vast transition you're making from the old days of Wesley Muhammad and Natural Tahuti to niggas was wearing extensions.
Nah, bro, look like a 33rd degree master crackhead.
That nigga said a 33rd degree master crackhead. I'm dead. Okay, Shawborn. I don't know who that is.
Oh my god.
Nah, he definitely looked like a handy, strong crackhead. Like one of them strong crackheads, though, that just came home. So he still got, like, he could still do a few push-ups and, like, fix your, you know, like, do a quick tune-up on your car. He got that vibe to him. Yeah, he got that parking lot at AutoZone vibe to him.
Look at this nigga. This is the conscious community? Brown, no, he didn't. With the guitar. Look at this nigga. Oh, this nigga look like he like a fucking booty bandit, up north booty bandit. Look at this.
Bro, this is Saneter's man, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is our man.
That nigga was a booty bandit up north, nigga.
Oh, this is Saneter's man, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is Sa's man.
What the fuck is that with that hair?
Saneter, you being pulled up on charges, bro. You moving wacky out here.
Yo,
who the fuck is this nigga you giving a platform to, Saneter?
Listen, and him,
facts,
and Saneter and Polight was doing a lot of late night study sessions.
And from what I remember, this haircut is allegedly, you know, a haircut for younger boys. Why was he wearing it?
And all that, like, yeah, like all that shit was wild to me, bro. I was like, yo, y'all went to Shaka house? It's like, yeah, you know, she got a lot of books. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Nah,
a lot of books?
This comment is crazy.
What the fuck you mean? He got a lot of books, bro. That nigga's tall with the weird, bro.
His cousin said the pedo Avengers.
Him and Polight. This is the main. These are the main niggas.
Is that braid attached to his head?
I believe it's glued on or something like that. I don't know how the fuck he got that dumb shit.
Yo, they do anything for clout. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Yo, it's a conscious community takeover. Y'all
Yes, please hit that like button for your girl.
niggas, none of y'all niggas. Umar Johnson, Brother Polight, this ugly ass nigga.
Salute, Missouri.
Saneter. Who else? Everybody on the chopping block.
It's a sew-in, what, to his scalp? Like, shit. That shit just looks weird as hell. And again, like I said, he naked-headed now. So I think the last time I seen him, he had a pair of leggings on his head that he had cut off and made like some type of head wrap. Because I seen the waistband and everything. It was some old leggings, child. You know, them pleather leggings? It was something like that.
We don't care about how many books you read.
Hold on.
Did you coming out?
See the video? Wait, did you see the video clip where Nature Boy said that he let his children play with his penis after he come?
I didn't know after he come. I know he said he let him.
Yeah, he said when he have sex with his girlfriend, when he come and he pull out, his children gather around him and they play with his penis like that, and he lets them do it. Now, the thing that we got to remember about that is that Saneter introduced us to Nature Boy.
I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take baths with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Disgusting.
I never be ashamed of sex. My son be breast.
So Saneter brought in all these motherfuckers because I didn't really do as much Nature Boy coverage, but I did expose him. My king, he does not like hearing or seeing this nigga right here. It like works his last nerve. So, you know, with editing, they hear it, you know, sometimes or whatever. But anyway, but this nigga is sick and disgusting, and he's in jail right now for some fuck nigga shit.
I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro.
I forgot the exact charges, but he's a predator.
That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their
religion. Yeah, Bishop. Eligio Bishop, facts.
Purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed to cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids.
And he was holding his daughter one time that he had by Velvet. And his penis started to get hard. And then also, like, the nigga's just sick.
Son comes up and grabs my...
There was other kids there as well.
Penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed
Me too. He deserves forever in jail.
My penis. He's playing with my penis. That happened.
Nature Boy is another one of the niggas that came through Saneter.
Raping, kidnapping, and other things. Fact.
So I'm saying,
see, the only reason why I don't cover that case is because it's in Atlanta, and I guess the Atlanta courts, like, they will go after you if you play, like, you know, their Zoom shit or whatever. I guess I could come back and tell y'all the story or whatever's going on, but I'm just saying.
All of this type of behavior is acceptable over there.
Nature Boy, everybody who went out there with
at the end of the day, I planned on covering it when it was done.
Wife, he wound up fucking him. I don't know how niggas, like, first of all, y'all niggas is soft. Y'all niggas is pussy. Like, y'all go out there with y'all wives and they all came back complaining. I seen the videos, yo, yeah, Nature Boy. Y'all soft. Y'all like this.
No, but I think he was having sex with the men too. Because
I think he was.
Because remember his last wife.
Well, he gave everybody herpes and everything too.
His last wife was a pre-surgery transgender.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And Nature Boy teaches his guys initiation through the chakra system. He says that the highest chakra is the anus chakra, the brown chakra. And that's the chakra.
He running in them niggas.
Well, he got to activate their chakras.
And you know what's so crazy? When he had got locked up, right? them niggas really jumped on Clubhouse and was like, yeah, he our God. What's going on, y'all? Hope this 4/5 back with another one. Listen, this message is to Saneter. Saneter, what's up? Saneter, I'm gonna be honest and say I see your messages, I see you reaching out, but I don't want to talk to you, Saneter, until you denounce Brother Polight. When he first caught the case, you supported him. I mean, I understand that's your bro, and I understand that a man is innocent until proven guilty. Yes, correct. But the fact that he's taking a plea, any type of plea,
I'll check it out, Jay Lee.
and admitting that he did this, the fact that there was semen found on a little girl, I think you need to denounce him. Saneter, if this was anybody else, you'll be talking about it. And I honestly don't want to talk until you denounce him. I'm not playing a 50, Saneter. I'm not playing I understand Dr. Enqi went off for y'all. He did get me hyped up. I respect you as an OG and a pillar in the conscious community, but nah, son. I'm starting to feel like it's a lot of this conscious community shit. Like you always hear about the brothers that we respected, that gave us a lot of knowledge, but at the same time, they take it from the community. They take it from our woman, and they taking money. A lot of scams going on in this conscious community. Now, don't tell Shaka Akmos we were just roasting him. Like when he came on the scene with that ponytail, he should have knew that niggas was gonna roast him. So tell him we just roasted him. Don't take it personal. But if all these other people, a lot of them scammers, man.
Nah, it's not semen.
I'm gonna start calling out names soon. I'm just gearing up. So Saneter, I see you reaching out, but honestly, I'm not playing the 50, bro. Until you denounce Brother Polight, and if you did already, send me the link. Send me the video. Let me see that you did, because I don't know if you did. All I know is from what I'm hearing is that you supporting him, and you said you still supporting him right now. This is the word on the conscious community street, Saneter. I don't care to be a part of some conscious community. I'm rabbit hole community. I'm calling everything out. I don't care. I'm calling all of y'all out. Everybody out there. It's nothing personal. No. It's gonna get personal if y'all doing what Polight did. That's personal. But the scamming and all that, like, and y'all misleading, misdirecting our people, yo, these niggas is not it. Like some of these niggas out there, y'all, that y'all following, they not it. They not. Just because you get the most followers, or you get the most likes, or you get the most views, that don't mean you it. These dudes are.
Yeah, this is why I think Sa was mad earlier. I don't know about today, but if you know, Saneter went in on Enqi yesterday.
Not it. And I will be exposing them soon. So Saneter, if you want to have a conversation, please denounce Brother Polight, and we can have this conversation live, behind the scene, whatever, bro. Like I said, I respected you as an OG, and I'm gonna give you your respect as an OG as long as you denounce Brother Polight. If you continue to support and back Brother Polight, I'm out.
Yeah, y'all, it's Brother Polight. Get ready for it.
All right, now speaking of Polight, so recently Polight went online and did this video. I'm in no way, shape, or form promoting violence. He's going to at times pick up what looks like to be some type of gun or whatever, child. And he's basically, the reason why I'm showing this is because he was capping. He's claiming that this house that he's gonna show you is his and all this and that. And still running the same rhetoric, the same script, far as the credit repair shit or whatever. He's still asking for $2,000, and all this and that, right? But my thing is, why is he capping like this? Like I said, I got another video that I didn't include in this because I didn't want it to be too long tonight. But another video where he had took some of his boys to the Polo store, Ralph Lauren, and they were acting like they ain't never had shit in their child. So we probably gonna come back with that tomorrow or whatever, or I'll just drop it as a video because it was just very odd how they were acting or whatever. But in this video, he claims that this is his crib. This is the Miami crib and all this and that. We know that that's cap, period. But I just wanted to show this. This is what he's doing, how he's acting. I saw videos of him chilling at the club, all type of shit or whatever. And like I said, also he was chilling with a little baby around the age of 3. She was a little girl as well. So I didn't like that. I still ain't made up my mind or whatever about showing that or whatever. But obviously I would have to cover up her face because she shouldn't be involved in this, but just for proof. So that's the only reason why I'm holding back. But if you go to his Instagram page, you'll see they're playing skee ball or something like that. And I'm just wondering where this child came from and has he touched this child. But anyway, he's capping in this video. So I figured I would include it at least in this video so that we can, kind of look at it, talk shit or whatever, and then we'll get up out of here. I'm not going to be here long tonight, but let's go.
Another classic, arm yourself or harm yourself. I ain't playing around. Y'all been playing too much games. I'm at the Miami crib, getting to it. We're going to have a good one today. We're going to have a great session today. Talk to me nice. You know what's up? Talk to me nice. All right? Let's get to it. Arm yourself or harm yourself.
Now, this isn't even the same hotel or area that he was at in the other room where I said it was a hotel and we were looking at the blinds because the blinds don't look like it.
Brother Polight, letting y'all know we got to put some things into proper perspective, put some things in proper context. Walk with me. I'm just letting you guys into the building. A lot of talking going on. Talk is good. Talk is real good. I like action, but talking is great. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with some good old-fashioned talk. You hold this one. There you go.
Yeah, hard credit is shot. Yeah, and then he picks up the gun he's like, something about the street Polight and the businessman Polight and shit. Idle ass, little cheap ass, meaningless ass threats. I don't know if he was trying to poke his chest out about the WAC 100 situation or if that was how he was just feeling, child. But yeah, he did that. Plus, I could go run upstairs right now and grab you a couple of these bulletproof vests with plates in them, okay? And I guarantee if this motherfucker right here had plates in them, this nigga would be weak as hell by the time that this, at the time, 40-minute video before I edited it was done. I mean, them plates, they heavy, period. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what he thinks he's doing. And then I seen some orange shit on this gun. So I was like, it's like, what's going on?
Oh, Brother Polight, arm yourself or harm yourself. Ain't you motherfuckers out there talking? I ain't ever been really much for talking, though. I'm Brother Polight. In real life, I'm nigga Polight. But I'm Brother Polight online. I'm always going to be.
So, in real life, you nigga Polight? So, you're not your real self in your videos. Oh, my God. That's not new to me, but I'm going to act surprised.
Positive and respectful to everybody.
What's good, Lee?
Online, but I want you guys to understand something about me real quick.
Definitely Airbnb energy. Definitely.
A lot of you guys credit a shot, so I got to help put the vest on. I ain't talking to you about no gangster shit, man. Come on now. I wouldn't incriminate myself like that.
Again, he took some niggas to Ralph Lauren and they didn't know how to act. So is those like Posibio shooters or whatever? Because they look soft, like tissue.
But listen to this, man. Take a look at this. I love hip hop, but when it comes to credit, it's about heavy metal. And just salute to Harriet Tubman. Anytime I think somebody on the racist tip of things, I might just say, it ain't a black card special today.
He's definitely not conscious. If that's
just swipe this Black Bank, One United Bank, Harriet Tubman.
Thank you, leak you.
Image right there, just to make him sick. But I just want to really talk to you guys, man. We're going to get this thing going. I really want to talk to you guys. Arm yourself or harm yourself. Talk to me nice. I hear all the talk out.
I mean, it's just the way that he's shooting this. He's got two phones right now. He's got somebody recording and he's recording himself as well for another. So one, I believe, goes to to Instagram. The other one goes to Facebook. But the way that he's shooting this is he don't have no opportunity to ever do this again, or maybe for a long time. And we know damn well that Polight does not have money. That is why he's out here scamming people with this credit repair shit, because he needs your money to pay his attorney and have somewhere to go, whether they're in a hotel or an Airbnb.
Yeah, man. I hear all the talk. But what we're not going to do is act like we don't have more important things to do in our work.
A long body.
Right now.
He do got a long torso.
So what I'm not going to do is get you into gossip and rumors and violence when we have real situations going on. Like right now, we got the Fed Act about to take place. Fed now. All right, and they're ushering in the world without money. Many of you don't know about real money because the money that we're using right now is acting under color of law. So the money that we use now is called colorable. Okay?
But we know why you're, out here still running that scam, still pushing that scam, because 3 days after the Fed Now program or app goes up, you have to take a plea or decide if you're going back to, going to trial or not.
So when we talking about colorable money, we talking about money that's not properly backed. Like you go to Article 1, Section 8 plus 14 and 15 United States Constitution, you see the money needs to be backed.
Oh, so you're saying the dude that's recording him, the version that we're looking at, that's his crib, that he's letting Polight act like it's his crib? Interesting.
Standard measures and weights.
It could be an Airbnb, or that could be the case, because there is some, he's gonna claim that he bought an arcade game or something like that. He calls it an arcade, but it's only one game. And then also, he's gonna claim all these pictures in the house or whatever, but it seems like he's very unfamiliar with them at times, or like the energy doesn't feel right. So I knew it was something, but it could possibly be, yes, the man that is recording this is, you know, crib, and Polight, he's just letting Polight cap.
And balances. So all this merely means is that you should get something in exchange for your money. So if you go to House Joint Resolution, March 9th, 1933, HJR 192, you're going to realize that they took the gold and silver away from the people. Before, your money used to have certificate on it.
Right. Talk to him nice. Right. Exactly. Shout out to Naps TV.
Now it has Federal Reserve note. Note as in a debt obligation. So it used to say silver certificate or gold certificate. Why? Because you were able to turn in your $10 and get silver in exchange. You was able to turn in your $50 or your $100 and get gold in exchange. Nobody expected you to carry a bunch of heavy ass gold and then cut it into pieces so you could ration it out to buy a piece of bread or to buy a car. So that amount of money would be reserved.
But one thing that is really crazy is that, and I know my camera is fucking up right now. Hold on. Okay. When he went to go buy the clothes, he paid cash. For his boys and shit, it came up to like $1,800, and then they went to like an Apple store and got some hard drives or whatever for some videos they're gonna shoot. But he spent cash, at least at Polo. And again, they acted like they didn't know how to act at all. But the only reason why I didn't include it in this one is because if I did, it would have been a longer render time and upload time. So I just was like, fuck it, we'll come back for it tomorrow.
In the bank. And in proportion, you would have an attestation to your ownership and equity in the form of that certificate.
These sunglasses is ugly as hell, and then it's like a whole panel right here missing. That shit is ugly.
Because what is this?
Like, and Polight just does not have one of them faces where he needs to be wearing some big ass bug glasses or Star Trek glasses, as Jay Lee said.
A certificate, right? Or what is a security? Because you got QSIP on your dollar bills. A security is a paper certificate that attests to ownership and equity, as in the case of a stock, or ownership of a bond as in the case of a debt obligation which has traded with derivatives. So your attestation of equity was represented by you having money that was considered to be certificates, not Federal Reserve notes. July 4th.
And he talked to people like a car salesman. Like, boy, what?
Bringing in the Fed Now app, which is going to incur the stress of limitations on paper money. It is the beginning of the paperless society.
But he's still spending cash money.
That's going to implicate a lot of you people who haven't taken...
So is it that like that he got those cards, but he can't use them? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing on them, because you would think he's pushing this whole credit repair shit. Why would he not at the register of Ralph Lauren, which we're going to look at tomorrow, why would he not have paid with a card? Then also, why would he have been buying his friends' clothes? Why they couldn't buy their own clothes? Wouldn't they have already took this credit repair? Wouldn't he already have like put them on, maybe charge them the full amount, or given them, you know what I'm saying, a discounted price or whatever happened? Why did they need him to buy their clothes? And it was thirsty as fuck. That video was thirsty, like all throughout it. I was drinking water and shit, like, damn. I wanted to throw some water at the computer and shit.
Fixing your credit more serious, okay? When you're ready to purchase...
Not the gecko.
...my $2,000 mentorship. And in the interim of that mentorship, will help build your credit, boost your credit. And we're not just talking about transparency and Equifax. We're talking about the 30 different credit bureaus and institutions that have an impact and say on whether or not you can be approved for monies you don't have to pay, be approved for larger sums of monies, better credit cards with less implications. Like, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about real quick. Let me give you an example. You see this one right here? The X1 credit card, smart credit card, only 350,000 people in the world. Maybe.
Like, and then whose cards are these, sir? Like,
little bit more, have access to this. This is a smart credit card.
I want to see. I've seen these cards, but we don't know if they're the same cards or the same owners.
I can turn off credit reporting. I can turn off credit reporting on a smart credit card. I can also do what? Not only can I turn off
You
credit
do look like the Geico, little gecko and shit.
reporting. There's no late fees on this credit card and no foreign transaction fees. So imagine a credit card that you can get that has no late fees and you can turn off credit reporting. Now you're looking at an investment vehicle in your hand. Because if I have $20,000, $30,000 or more available to me,
each card is $12 on a. I'm dead, yo. I'm dead. What the fuck? This shit look like. I mean,
and I can turn off credit reporting and I don't get any late fees. That means I can invest this money the way I need to and get a return without the implication of a typical loan. You want to get
so you gotta have a special credit card in order to turn off credit reporting, but that's part of his rebuttal, or what is it called? His script when he's running it to you. He doesn't say, if you get this card that I'm gonna tell you to apply for, then you know what I'm saying, you could turn off your credit reporting. He says turn off credit reporting and have a caseworker like you on Social Security, child, or motherfucking CPS or something, like welfare or something. Like, why I need a caseworker, bro? The fuck? Like, hello?
access to that. We're helping people get anywhere between 50 grand and 300 grand that they don't have to pay back. You say, how is that possible?
So now it's 50 grand and 300 grand, but before it was 100 or 200 grand and all that.
You got stuff called the employee retention credit.
And then it went up to 3,000, 3 grand, 300 grand, whatever.
Where you can get each person that's an employee of your business $26,000 at a time. If it somehow slowed down your money as an individual or impacted you on a family scale, you got $15,000 out there that you don't have to pay back. So when people say, how the hell is Polight able to
exactly
get people money that they
but a lot of people buy into this get rich quick scheme, and it's sad.
Don't have to pay back. That's a scam. That's a fraud. That's a lie. You can only do that if it's grants, but there's plenty of monies that's available to people. And then
facts. They just the display cards. You know how they send you some shit in the mail and it says like, John Smith and shit. You know what I mean? They just tell you like you could apply for this and maybe you'll get it. Looking as he took it and put it.
And if you're gonna do the employee retention credit, that's not based on 1099, that's based on W-2 employees. But Brother Polight, I don't got no business.
I'm dead. Y'all comments is killing me right now.
Polight, I don't have the years in business nor the income that came into my business to qualify for some of these programs that you don't have to pay back. Well, then we can help you with a shelf corporation. Where it's almost like when you use somebody else's credit and leverage it for your very own to build.
I wouldn't know about using somebody else's credit, sir. That sounds illegal, sir.
Credit for yourself, trade lines. You can also do this with history. You can use previous business history and leverage it for your very own and then be approved for monies based on the criteria the same. So in the mentorship program, what we're essentially doing is helping you get access to 6 figures at a time that you don't have to pay back. We're also getting you a caseworker that's going to deal with your credit needs exclusively and immediately. We're also going to get you a website where you can see the deleted items as we remove them, the positive items as we add them. And you also can add notifications to your phone so you can see what we're doing on your behalf as we're working for you. And keep in mind, those of you that say, well, I got good credit. A lot of you guys...
Hold on, it's fucking up. Okay, it's back.
So-called good credit, but you cannot get. A lot of you got so-called good credit, but you cannot get what? You cannot get...
Emmanuel said... The bulletproof vest got a pint of Hennessy and a bologna sandwich in the chest plate pocket. I'm dead, and a couple of fruit snacks. Just the green ones looking ass.
$100,000 to $200,000, $300,000. Whether you have to pay it back or not. But you got so...
And a half drinking Capri Sun. This nigga came up here with the lunch bag in the front, child.
Well,
like I said, I can go get my bulletproof vest. This nigga looks skinny as hell, still with the bulletproof vest on. Where's the plate? There is no plate in here. There is no plate. Look at this shit, how it just go down. Hold on, let me move this. If there was a real plate in here, it would be sticking out more. Look at this shit, babe. Look. Look at this shit. There is no plate in here.
The only plate he got is from his mama's china cabinet.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Behind that is all the other credit bureaus that exist, all the other credit bureaus that exist that you don't know about. So most of y'all know about
What if he did put a plate from the Airbnb or his friend's house in there? Just a regular plate and shit?
Equifax probably tell me something about FICO. But do you know about Sage Stream?
It's just too, like, the nigga already skinny. It would have puffed it up a little bit, bruh. If you got a plate in there and all that, and then he would have been way down. You know that fucking Polight weighs $1.25, soaking wet with work boots on, child. No. And really, y'all, this was given the Cargominium scams. I meant to include that in here, but again, I didn't want to have it long as hell. But the Cargominium scams. How he running around like, oh, he sound like an Everest commercial to me. He just doing too much. Like, ain't no way.
Do you know about Core Logics? Do you know about LexisNexis?
It's free.
Do you know about check systems? See, I just gave you some games you can look up and you can say, oh, sweat, these people can impede on your ability to get approved of loans.
Nah, and especially this topic, probably, you know what I'm saying? But what's good, Zen?
Large dollar amounts, opportunities, homes, cars, just because you got what, child support?
Not some gummy worms, child. I'm dead. Some gummy worms that's already been sucked on, child.
Well, no, what you
like they was the sweet and sour ones, but he sucked off all the sour shit and put them back in there. So now there's lint stuck to it and shit.
Thinking in your bank account and how much money you don't have left after the total sum per month and per annual. Did you know that you being held accountable for making X amount of money?
Facts. Everybody got a motherfucker that they know that act like this or has displayed this type of energy once. Like you've witnessed it once. This is the same shit. He's not acting like this is his house. But he coming in here like, this is the Miami house, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look at all this expensive shit. And look at this painting. Look at that painting. Look over there. Look up there. It's just, and then the person on the other side was too quiet. Like there was no, yeah, for real or nothing. Like nothing. It was dry. It was like they were purposely silent so that this nigga could come on here and cap and act like he owns this shit. So this been just sitting there in Miami, but you recently just got evicted not too long ago. Why wouldn't you have been lived in here? Like, child, stop playing with me.
Leaving X amount of money into your bank account? Did you know that? That people are reporting what's in your damn bank account? Yeah, he's making $5,000 a month, but he's living check to check down there, so he only has about...
He got Shaka's ponytail.
Average 400 to...
Somebody probably kept that shit. Shaka probably got that shit on his windowsill in his house, child.
$800 available after the total $5,000 he or she makes per month. That's being used against you. So you can't get credit cards with larger lines of credit. It's being used against you. So
Let's see jail diary.
You can't get
jailhouse
diary that you don't have to pay back $50,000, $100,000 at a time. Let me show you, guys. Son, I'll show you how to do this, son. Your credit is shot, right? That's why I'm showing you. Arm yourself or harm yourself. I'm gonna give you guys the best to repair your credit. Feel me? Don't worry, I'm never gonna do something.
Boy, when he slapped that motherfucker, it didn't sound like shit was in that motherfucker. Period. Just material. The fuck?
I make myself on the internet. I'm brother Polight on the internet, not nigga Polight. Walk with me. Let me show you something. Let me show you how to do this, son. You guys remember a few months ago? I said, watch me work. And I bought this for $1,000.
Yeah, and then the way he wearing his backpack, like, if this is your house, why are you wearing a backpack on top of a bulletproof vest? Like, that is weird. Like, it ain't like he pulled the gun up out of there. It ain't like he got shells in there. He gonna virtually shoot us through the screen. Like, what is going on at this point? Like, there would be no reason. It's like he pulled up in an Uber or some shit. Somebody picked him up from the motherfucking airport or somewhere, child, or picked him up from wherever he was at, the old raggedy hotel room, and then brought him there. You know what I mean? And that bulletproof vest probably ain't even his, child. Like, period. But what does he think showing a bulletproof vest? Bulletproof vests aren't even expensive. The vest part isn't. But the plates are. And that motherfucker don't have no plates in it. That shit was airy as hell.
He said, the Negro in his Miami house, see this art, this is all money. And remember, if you hear an echo, he was like, man, why you not yelling when you on the phone? Why you don't yell? Because the house so big, it yelled for me because of the echo, because look how high the ceilings are. You should be happy for me, man. Look at the high ceilings. You should be happy for me. I mean,
Nisha.
I remember you niggas were saying Airbnb 6 years ago, and 6 years later.
And 6 years later, you're still in somebody's Airbnb or another nigga's house. Just like you drive another nigga's car. Where is the Rolls Royce? I want to see it now. Right now. Don't go rent one, nigga. Like, we know that that's a big thing in Florida and California, renting nice cars like that. You could rent it for the night or two or whatever. Probably cost you about 500, 1,000, a couple of thousand or whatever, maybe or whatever. But you still gotta return that motherfucker back, bitch.
More art. Look at this. It's my favorite video game. I bought it
It's a plate carrier, fact.
$1,000. You say Polight. You bought it for $1,000. You're a gamer. Not necessarily.
I could pay $34 on Amazon for this motherfucker. It's not real. There's no plates in it.
I bought this because I set up a new LLC. And I said, watch me make this $1,000 investment. Watch me leverage this art.
Boy, and then he calling this shit an arcade. It's one game, my nigga. If you go into arcades with one game in it, then we got a fucking problem.
Arcade that I paid $1,000 for. Watch me make me over $100,000. Because what I did, I used my personal name, right, as a manager and agent for my newly erected LLC, and in purchasing this art.
I feel like we on like a ghetto version of MTV Cribs. What are we watching here? What is really going on? I'm scared. Like,
hey, it was represented as a $1,000 trade line. And because it was,
he stole that from in the doors of Walmart. He just had his girl grab the truck. He threw it on there. He then dismounted the little stool thing and sat it down, child. That's it.
Just any trade line. This is important. People don't use this terminology. Let's say primary trade line. This is a $1,000.
Now he's telling y'all to buy meaningless ass fucking games with your money in a society right now where, you know, all markets are fucked up.
Primary trade line. And because I bought this $1,000 arcade, I didn't buy a $1,000 arcade just in itself.
You did not buy an arcade nor for $1,000. You bought a game.
This is how a $1,000 primary trade line looks. And notice I said primary. Let's see what we prefix the term. Trade line. Primary. So what to you looks like.
Oh, he had an American flag. I didn't even notice that.
Arcade. What to you realize it's $1,000 for this arcade. To me, represents a $1,000 trade line. So
I didn't even see that.
So don't call this an arcade no more. Call this Street Fighter machine the manifestation of a $1,000 primary trade line. And what I was able to do is use my personal name, Michael Note.
And what I was able to do is use my personal name.
No, I know what it's called for real. I know it's called a plate carrier for real. No, I know. I know you're not talking about just putting some plates in there. I'm talking about,
Michael Note.
Same thing.
And what I was able to do is use my personal name, Michael Note.
On page 13 of your owner's calendar, Michael Noah.
So if he ever tries to say that my name ain't Michael Nowak, we just heard it.
Counsel, state your name for the record.
David Terrace on behalf of the defendant, Michael Nowak.
Your
Dating Sarah on behalf of the state.
All right, page 13. Counsel, state your name for the record.
David Terrace on behalf of the defendant, Michael Nowak.
Okay, anything further on Michael Nowak?
And what I was able to do is use my personal name, Michael Note, as a managering agent. It's the only reason I use my personal name. I used it as a managering agent in my course and leverage that relationship with my LLC as like a voucher, so to speak, so I can get approved. I got approved of $113,000 by investing $1,000, not into an arcade, but into a $1,000 primary trade. Talk to me nice.
He does, though.
I did it right before your eyes. And those of you that are students of mine, you see the whole process. But remember a couple months ago when I first bought it, I told you, watch me make me at least $100,000. And it made me just a little under $113,000. Talk to me nice.
I feel like if this is your house, these white couches over here, get up there and jump around on them with your shoes on, nigga.
When you're ready to invest your $2,000, only when you're ready to invest your $2,000 in the mentorship service, leave your full name and your phone number only when you're ready to turn it up and make money and become a master of your own destiny. Because I'm telling you, come July 4th, you're going to start seeing life change significantly for the worse for those of you that haven't prepared yourself for all the things that I've been saying. I can show you better than I can tell you. Heavy metal. People talk, they talk, but they don't show you the results. I talk my talk. I give you game. I give you the knowledge. Take a look at this, man.
Oh, facts. Like, come on. The 7th of July. Damn.
Takashi Mary Kush. Okay? Look at that. I said Mary Kush. I'm thinking about Morris in Morocco.
Okay, now, in a minute, he gonna say he paid $5,000 for that. But if you paid $5,000, wouldn't you know exactly what you paid for? The fuck? He just got that painting fucked up.
Because I'm telling you, come July 4th, you're going to start seeing life change significantly for the worse for those of you that haven't prepared yourself for all the things that I've been saying. I can show you better than I can tell you. Heavy metal. People
got the Door Explorer backpack all
talk, they talk, but they don't show you the results. I talk my talk, I give you game, I give you the knowledge. Take a look at this, man. Takashi Mary Kush. Okay?
Listen.
Look at that. I said Mary Kush. I'm thinking about Morris in Morocco. Murakami. Takashi Murakami.
So he don't know the name of the painting that he spent all this money for?
What is this? Well, here's another piece before.
Well, prison. I hope he goes to prison.
Before we go there, we walk around here. Another piece by Takashi Murakami. Take a look at this one. Takashi Murakami. And so this is an artist, right? And the record is actually inside there. So when I first got these paintings, I paid $5,000. Boom. Boom. Both these bitches over $20,000 of value right now. Ah. But why would I do these type of investments? Takashi Murakami. Huh? This is the guy that was part of the Louis Vuitton collaboration. Okay? The skittle looking
y'all couldn't even hear me. I said I love that Pokashi 6ix9ine.
This is the guy that worked with Kanye West on Graduation, the Graduation album. Takashi Murakami. I spent 5 bands. 5 bands. And each one worth over $20,000.
But he didn't know the name of the shit.
This was purchased at Art Basel. This one right here. Y'all
facts. Maybe he got Amanet recording and all that.
See this one. Last time I gave y'all a tour.
He doesn't seem, he's talking about last time I gave y'all a tour. Y'all didn't see this one. But he doesn't seem familiar with these paintings, really.
See this one. Okay? This is made by J. Ramirez, right? And guess what?
Yeah, I'll give you credit for it. Shout out to that. Pokashi 6ix9ine.
I'm saying like this. Spent a few thousand, under 10,000 for it at Art Basel some years back. Guess what? Guess what the buying price is right now? Well, the highest bid right now is $189,000. J. Ramirez. See them shades? That's why it look like some shit I be on. You feel me? The oversized glasses. Hey, you feel me? You see? Hey, $189,000. Spent less than 5 bands at Art Basel for it. But you might say, well, that's cool. It just appraises for more. But this is the thing. Let's call this $200,000. Okay, so if this was a matter of taxes, 10% of $200,000 is $20,000, which means 5% of that is what? $10,000, right? So remember $10,000. So the tax man wants 35% of what you.
Yeah, because the last house was, in my opinion, a hotel room. This is either an Airbnb or somebody else's house. And it also seems like he's rushed, even in the natural form. Like I did speed it up just a little bit. I always do that. But in the original video, he seemed rushed. Like he didn't have that long to go over this. And the energy was just off for this to be his house.
Bringing in bare minimum. So the tax man, if I put $200,000 into the bank right now, the tax man's going to
AliExpress
want at least 35% of the $200,000. Well, we know 10% of 200,000 is 20, so 10% 3 times, which is 30%, is 20, 40, 60.
Yeah, a weight vest, so that like when he works out or whatever. And that's what I'm wondering is in the back. Like, is there weights in the back? Is he trying to get his weight up for prison or jail or whatever? I say he's going to prison. And anything normally over a year and a day is prison time. So, you know, it is what it is. But does he have really weights in here? Maybe he do. Maybe he just look all anorexic in the front still, child, with a, you know what I'm saying, with the vest on like this. But also, why is he wearing a backpack in his own house? Is it because there's weights in there? I'm not saying that this is his house. I would never believe that this is his house, but I'm just saying.
And then we know half of 10%.
A weight carrier, just like a weight vest.
In this particular scenario would be 5%, which would represent $10,000.
I got a real bulletproof vest. I have a couple of them. And then my king also has like a weight vest and the weight shorts and the ankle things and all that.
So we know the tax man wants $70,000 if I put $200,000 in the bank, leaving me with $130,000. But if I have $200,000 on the wall,
the guy from next Friday,
on the form of a painting that can appraise for more, I keep the whole $200,000. Did you just hear what I say? If I decide to liquidate.
That's what I was saying, eBay vest or Amazon vest.
If I put the $200,000 in the bank, guaranteed I got to come up
What's good, JJ?
Off on $70,000. 35% of that. Minimum.
Yes, this is recent, like within the last few days. Like since pretty much like the last live stream or whatever.
But if I leave the $200,000 on the wall in the form of the painting, I still have $200,000. If I buy this painting for $5,000 and this painting for $5,000, now I'm at $20,000. $20,000. So $40,000 there. So we're looking at damn near 240 grand, just right there, almost $250,000. They would want 35% of $250,000.
Swipe or no swiping.
$1 million if I put that in the bank. So we're essentially talking about damn near $90,000. In all around. How the taxman want to behave. But if you know what you're doing,
yeah, I think he got some candy in his nose.
Family, there's ways called tax shelters, and there's just different things that you can do to save you money.
He probably got it in there in the backpack. Yeah, he probably brought that. Because remember, they like to go over to Shaka's house, so maybe he stole his ponytail and was trying to like auction that off. You never know, like, since he claimed he liked to go to auctions.
But guess what? We never believe we'll amass the type of wealth to need to know this information.
Ain't nobody buy it yet because it smells like mildew and don't nobody know Shaka.
I teach this information because I know by the time I get you funding that you gotta either pay back, funding that you don't have to pay back, credit cards that you can turn on.
What's good, citizen man?
Off the credit reporting.
Good, Lucy.
And you don't get late fees for. I know you're gonna come into a certain amount of wealth.
Lips look dry as fuck. This video look ashy as hell for a nigga that got a big dumbass house like this. Like, period.
Be able to make more money in the future.
Shouldn't every product that he touched be top of the line? The way he jumping in and out of Rolls Royces. But download one of his videos and that motherfucker's 360p. Okay, period. Or whatever it is. That shit's grade is so low that it's like, hell no. Like, why? Why would you do that?
Investing. And me knowing this would be irresponsible not to mentor you in the plethora of ways that you can amass wealth by investing.
Yep, he cut it off. I think, and then he had it like on the table or the kitchen windowsill or something. And when Polight and Saneter went over there, Polight stole it, and he was like, I'm finna sell this on eBay or Amazon or something, like, or at one of these auctions where I get these paintings from. He thought he was gonna get something for it, but then nobody know like who Shaka was.
And then you'll also have to know, well, how could I defer taxes?
It got like mildew on it.
Obsolete legally. And of course,
it's good, you son.
So I will always suggest to you.
Oh son.
I have no degrees whatsoever. I'm a 9th grade dropout. Always consult a financial advisor of some sort, a CPA, accountant, somebody.
Y'all almost made me choke on this damn blunt. It smells like Saneter's couch. I'm done, bro. Now you see that he didn't kick the red couch out. He got it the fuck up out of there. It probably smelled like fish chips, yeast infections, and fucking VSOP. Shit, the fuck? Cough drops. And shea butter. I don't know, like
who is credentialed to cross-reference anything that I'm talking about to make sure that it's legitimate.
He definitely came in here, oh son, like, look at my house. It's beautiful. Look at this painting. He's not even familiar with this shit. Like, it's weird.
Because I can be in error. Because after all, I'm a 9th grade dropout. Let's keep going on, shall we?
Smell like sea moss and like incense. Like, what is going on?
Let's keep going. Exhibit B. Now it's up.
Don't get to play. And he talking about Exhibit B. It could definitely still be that. Fuck you talking about Polight.
This is an inspired piece by Botero. Plata or plomo. Silver or lead. Get down or lay down. This Pablo Escobar piece.
Bushy, whatever. Bushy and shea butter. I like that one. That's what I think. I don't like it. I've never smelt it before, but that's what I imagine the red couch to have smelled like at the end of the day. And I'm pretty sure that the fire department came in there and chopped it up and burned it right outside because hazmat had to come and get rid of it. You know, it's just a lot of memories on that couch that should never come back up.
Weighs in at over 10,000.
Knee rubbing and Sucking. All right.
$1,000. My goodness. I should really put it more towards 20,000. To the naked eye, it's just a fat man depiction.
The brown chakra.
But to an educated eye, we're looking at damn near $20,000, baby.
He done put them out so that he could record this video talking about this is his crib. This is never the same crib or anything close to the last one that we seen him in, which was a hotel. Again, I'm just saying, if you recently got an eviction, how would you just move up like this quick as hell and all this and that? Like, just, and then his relation to the house, like, it feels like the house is saying, nigga, you don't know me, fam. Get the fuck. He capping. Like, the walls are screaming to get our attention right now. You got to listen for it, though, because it's kind of muffled over all the bullshit and cap that Polight is throwing. But you can hear it if you really pay attention. Like,
give me a round of applause. The money is on the wall.
Never would show his stuff. Fact.
The money is on the wall. All insured, all the praise. You come in here, if you're a smart criminal, you steal the paintings, and you make sure you don't damage them. So that means if you came in here to steal, you would have wrapping paper, bubble wrap. You really have to take your time for your robbery. Because the real.
And that means if the person that is recording this, that's their actual house, or there's an Airbnb owner, come and look here, because this nigga is already thinking about stealing your painting.
No money is all over the walls.
And this shit looked like some shit they took to Walmart and had it put it on a little canvas background, child. It don't even look like.
But no, they would probably try to steal the gun, the vest, the Beats by Dre, because Negro.
How would they steal the vest, though? You got a gun and all that. Like, how they gonna do that?
We're so fucking uneducated about what you take. This is by cars. Okay? We going over 50.
Facts. That's another thing Torina said. There is no pictures of his family on there. You know, maybe he didn't want to allegedly dox his family, but he shows them all the time.
Bands here. Don't sleep on this one up here. Like, come on now, talk to me nice.
Filming at his housekeeping job. I'm telling you, this reminds me of the Cargominium situation. If y'all remember that, Brother Polight had found some niggas that was, not some niggas, a company that had decided to take cargo bins, you know, the ones that they use to ship stuff overseas and all that. But they decided to turn those into apartments, right? So they were running this Cargominium situation. Polight goes there with some other nigga that allegedly worked there and got to doing the most. And they were like, yeah, send us money and all that for this program and all that. You want to get in and all that. And like, they were really fucking capping. And this is what it reminds me of. I want to find that video as well, the Cargominium video where he was capping in there, and maybe even, you know, compare the two. It was a lot of capping. It's the same though. It looks the same.
Talk to me nice. No, I love the Nipsey art.
It's like when he recently took his boys to Ralph Lauren and got some polo. He ended up spending about $1,800, paid with cash. Again, if he has this credit restoration program and he's telling you stop paying with cash and you can't pay with cash no more, it's about to be over. Why is he doing it? Plus, why would he have to buy these grown ass niggas outfits to go out to the club, they said? For what? Wouldn't they have their own money? Wouldn't they have gotten their own credit situated? So you got to look at this shit.
Saw the one over there.
But we'll be looking at that video tomorrow.
You see this right here? This is what we do. Solomon Santos. Come on. Solomon Santos. He be bodying this.
He probably is high. It seemed like he on coke or something.
Have the guard up in here. Salutes the king. You know, these are the things by the same artist too. Muhammad Ali.
And this is allegedly the Miami Dade house.
Solomon Santos. Come on now. Come on now. Talk to me nice. This is what I do, you heard? This is what I do.
What? Scam, cap, and lie?
Look at this. Brooklyn Bridge. We're going to keep you up here. Brooklyn Bridge, baby. You know I'm from Brooklyn, huh? So it's only right. You got the guard up here. Biggie Small.
They killing me in these comments.
Pieces made by Wilkinson. Salute. B.I.G., baby.
Why he go to the picture like he didn't even know like where it was exactly at? Again, he's not familiar with this.
B.I.G. Hey, look how the backyard looks.
Yeah, cat dog, hell yeah.
Man. See, when you got shit you gotta lose, you gotta behave like it, baby. You gotta behave like you got something to lose. And those of you who feel like you don't got nothing to lose, it manifests in your behavior. Huh? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. You know,
Again, like somebody said earlier, I hope he doesn't walk into the prison like that.
You just can't make this shit up. And again, the echo is due to the most.
They gonna talk to him nice. They gonna whisper in his ear as they're hitting it from the back. Yeah.
Due in part to the fact that it's high syllabus. But you know what's interesting? Let's talk about how you raise
What's good, West Adam?
The value of the real estate. Damn, I wonder if we can see the large missile.
Right, this is his version. This is the version that he recorded himself and then uploaded it. But let's learn about this window, y'all.
Impact rated. Goddamn windows that can absorb the shock of a large missile impact. What the? Wow. But that's really because of tornadoes and shit like that. Not really that we looking to block large missile impact. But it's just good to know if this shit started getting spooky out here.
So he didn't know about the missile impact windows until then? I'm confused. And why is this sticker still on the window?
Yeah, nigga safe. You know what I'm saying? Let's catch that right there. Missile's good enough for large missile impact. I mean, a window that can absorb.
Yes, that's a fact, JJ.
The shock of a large missile impact. The reason why that's so very.
He hasn't been sentenced yet. He'll be sentenced on July 7th. So we have not this Friday, but the next Friday.
Important. It's because
I'm just kind of fucking around, documenting some shit. I wanted to come back and let you guys know why Saneter and Enqi were at odds or whatever. And then I also seen this and some other shit. So I just kind of wanted to come back and fuck with y'all again, you know.
Putting these windows, installing these type of windows into the property.
Oh, Miss Cloud chasing away.
The property.
And it's crazy because the script for his credit repair shit, it's basically the same script every time. And I also wanted to document that as well.
We just got it crazy again. It actually, let's just say we made the property worth $50,000 plus more. Let's just say that. It raised the property value because yes, eventually the goal is to buy to sell. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I'm in the Miami crib. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Yeah, it's for like hurricanes and shit like that. It's not really for missing.
Thank you, JJ.
It's just good to know. Because I mean, shit. It's good to know. I mean, if shit ever hit the fan, I mean, at least I.
Oh, he had bed bugs in the couch. In the MONETIZED 7. What did we say it was again, child? I forgot that quick, child.
How far can I go hammering some damn wood against the windows? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the busty.
Let's be for real.
And shea butter couch.
You know, the reason people get mad.
Infamous red couch that every nigga over there has sat on. I wonder how many niggas spent the night and put their face on it.
Let me know. Me too.
It's good, the information, man.
The biggest secret why people get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this nice and low. You know what I'm saying? So you can listen, be more attentive.
Yeah, we had already kind of touched base on that earlier in the live stream, I mean. So yeah.
It's the fucking Rolls Royce. Do we need to go out there and see that one? No, stop. And it's not just the car, man.
Yeah, the bussy and shea butter.
You can actually look this stuff up and say, right, don't be bullshit.
Bussy and shea butter House of Enablers couch.
You can do it yourself, stuff that I tell you about.
House of Rapist couch.
I give you points and references and everything, but if you're ready to be mentioned by me, you can do this stuff yourself.
Ooh, so Saneter, and that's another thing too. Now, I never did the Mighty Hebrew shit. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm having a couple of little shots. I never did the Mighty Hebrew shit because the fucking shit is so long. There's so much fucking editing. It's a lot. And I just was like, you know what, whatever. So if anybody can, give me some shortcuts along the way or whatever, I appreciate it. Okay, I'll give motherfuckers credit and all that. Email me at queens9@gmail.com because I need to get that out the way. Because in reality, I'm coming for anybody that was connected with the nigga. Now, look, I'll be honest. Me and Ashe Divine, now known as Cynthia Rose, was on Saneter's platform after he asked me several times in my live streams. They're still up. And I went on there and we talked about molestation. But I did see that it seemed like Saneter really didn't care. He just kind of wanted a video, but I still took that moment to spread awareness about that. So I will probably be editing that video and uploading that as well. But yeah, there's no reason for me to just turn on him now. I don't want to get on his show. I felt that going on his show was kind of pointless because he really just didn't care. He didn't have nothing to add to it or nothing. And one of the main dudes that he was fucking with was Renente. I didn't know all the ins and outs, but I knew of shit. But then when I started really piecing shit together and Polight got hit with this second one, the second situation with this girl in this case, I was like, fuck no. I'm glad I was already gone.
If you're ready to be mentored by me, soak up all of that game. Get access.
Yeah, she was powerful. I miss H.O.E. Or Cynthia Rose.
And funding. Get access to better credit cards. Boost your credit scores throughout all the bureaus, not just TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, but also deal with LexisNexis, check systems, SageStream, CoreLogic,
Zen,
and the host of the rest of them all, the CDAs, the consumer data aggregates. Get you a caseworker that deals with your credit needs exclusively and immediately. Get me at your disposal as your mentor. Get the website where you can actually check for the deleted items as we remove them and check for that positive items as we add them. And also, let's not forget, you can add notifications to your phone to the point you get annoyed of seeing how much work we're doing for you. Who the hell does that? People say they fix credit, but they never tell you we can get you access to funds. People say they fix credit, but they never.
This is how a car salesman comes up to you, or a realtor or some shit like that comes up to you. Like, oh, you got to do it right now. And oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And all, you know what I mean? Talking fast as hell or old school pimp or whatever. Like, child, no, stop, don't. Like, get the fuck away from me, bro. The fact that this nigga got the nerve to still come out here asking motherfuckers for money.
Give you a caseworker. People say they fix credit, but they never give you a mentor. People say they fix credit, but they never give you a system where you can track your results. People say they fix credit, but they never give you a notification system that you want to turn off on your phone because you're trying to get sleep, but you realize that John Nunez or myself or any one of the other caseworkers is still working on your behalf. It's $2,000. I don't want to hear it. Well, why is it $2,000? I think I put $1,000 into a machine and that bitch spit out 113 grand. And that was one magic trick. And that means if I was able to do that with one company, would I be able to do that with two? Or would I be able to do that with three? And would I be able to do that with four? Would I be able to do that with five? Absolutely. But if I told you guys I can make y'all into millionaires, y'all would think so small of yourselves. You see yourself as so insignificant and unworthy of being a master of your own destiny that your mind will automatically have you in a conundrum. You already would be confounded. You already be bewildered. You already be befuddled at the very idea that someone could suggest that you yourself can have 7 figures in the bank, $1 million plus. So I have to.
Yeah, they could do that, but they could also do it the right way. This nigga finna get body slammed for this, y'all. Nothing about this is right. Like, the nigga been doing this. And he's saying that because they ain't come in, do nothing yet, that they're not coming, the feds will take a minute. So this could be another reason why possibly, don't hold me to this, I'm just throwing out this as an idea or whatever, right? What if the state offered him a plea deal because down the line soon, the feds are going to smack him up? Because a lot of the shit that has went on, definitely with him, could be all type of charges. And then when you mix it with the H.O.E, you don't need me or somebody else to tell you shit ain't been right. You can see that. How many people have been connected to the H.O.E and had these type of charges or accusations? Normal people go through life and really never have these type of accusations, really ever. And if they are, they're unfounded. But you know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker just hating and shit like that. But come on now, all these niggas is running together. You may have a whole group of people, but maybe only one of them or none of them have had these type of accusations or charges. But in this situation, royal family, these niggas, it's several of them that have had accusations and charges that are mixed together. Even though Sinful the P is gone, I don't care about that. He went to prison for raping a 14-year-old. Well, not raping, but molesting a 14-year-old, getting her pregnant, and also pimping her. He said in court that's not his baby. They proved to him that it was. So at the end of the day, then you got Imam Bashir. He said it's okay for a man to have sex with a child when she has come on her menstrual. Then you have, you know what I'm saying? Nature Boy. All this shit going on with Nature Boy. I think he even reported Rashad Jamal on, he even supported him on there. Like, it's just a continuation. There's other motherfuckers, Mighty Hebrew, but there's other motherfuckers that I'm leaving out. Look at Shaka. We only backed up because people were not speaking on it. If I don't have the survivor or any type of anybody speaking on it, I'm not going to come up here and make up shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to move back until, you know, I had whatever we needed, or if we was just going to drop the subject. You know what I'm saying? But there's motherfuckers that have been all across this board on Saneter's side, and they dirty as fuck. And Saneter knew that, and Saneter himself might even be dirty.
Talk small talk.
But we dealt with that earlier on. Let's
and
finish
say
up
pay
with this.
$2,000, I can get you access to anywhere around 50 grand and up. I have to talk bullshit like that just to try to keep it within a range.
Yep, send for the PJJ 7,000. Yeah.
Lawsuit money when you get hit by a car or fake SSI checks.
I showed the bail hearings. I mean the parole hearings as well as the court date. Hell yeah. That shit's very alive. If I need to re-show it, I can bring it up at another time.
Or
Yep.
when you claim Day and Ray on your taxes, I have to say it in increments that make you feel comfortable.
And domestic abuse.
Because if I tell you the real deal, you're gonna say this nigga's lying. How the hell can how can he make me a millionaire? He probably ain't a millionaire himself. He's just trying to sell me on something. Huh? You're so smart. I wish your name wasn't blemished. You know,
I ain't trying to be petty, but whoever was just tapping into the phone, because that wasn't me, it seemed like they didn't have no nails on, because when I do that and I'm screen recording or something like that, or on my phone, you will hear the little tap. It just sounded like a fingerprint touching a keyboard. You know what I mean?
Have to worry about my name being blemished. Just use that which you identify as being smart.
He could fit him and another skinny nigga in that motherfucking vest.
What's the end game? The end game is to make money, to be a master of your own destiny, to not struggle when it comes time to take care of your children, to be able to give your friends, your family, your well wishes, your advocacy, your significant other, that which they are deserving of as you deal with the pressures day to day of paying bills or living check to check. When you work a 9 to 5, you're working 8 hours. When you go to work, it's probably an hour to go to work. When you come back from work, it's probably an hour coming back to work. That's 10 hours. And everybody, they suggest that they sleep 8 hours a day, but most of us sleep at least on an average 6 hours, which means what? 16 hours out of 24, which means 2/3 of your life is dedicated to working for somebody else and building their dreams, goals, and aspirations up. And you get 1/3 of your life left that you got to consolidate into what? Cooking, cleaning, meditating, praying, reading, studying, socializing, time with your significant other, vacationing. And in fact, it's not possible to cram or consolidate all those things into 8 hours. So you have to make sacrifice. So you're going to sacrifice your reading, your meditation, your contemplation. Maybe you just pray one day out the week, or not enough time that you would like to. You won't be able to vacate but once or twice out the year. That's no life for nobody. Why did you wake up? Most of you only woke up today to wash your ass so you could go work for somebody else. Why did you eat breakfast? So you can have the energy so you can work for someone else to build their dream. Why did you eat lunch?
And this is where he mixes fact in with his bullshit.
Because you grew fatigued after working for someone else to build their dream, that you needed some nourishment, some nutrition, so you could build yourself up so you could continue building someone else's dream. And why did you eat dinner? Because after lunch, you continue building someone else's dream, and by the time you got back home, you were exhausted and fatigued again, and you needed to build your nourishment back up again so you can have enough energy.
Big facts. And that shouldn't even be funny, but big facts. That's what it looked like to me. Like he come on here an hour or two or whatever, do his own thing, try to scam and shit, and he just wait for the money to roll in.
To go to sleep, to wake up and wash your ass, not because you want to wash your ass, because it would be the right thing to do, to go to work to build someone else's dream. And you're doing this 2/3 of your lifetime, because a 9 to 5 is 8 hours, to go to work probably an hour, to come back from work probably an hour.
Facts.
It's 10 hours to go to sleep, 6 hours, 16 hours, 2/3 of your life. So the person that asks why the end goal is to get you out of the 1/3. So, pardon me, to get you out the 2/3. The 2/3 of your life being dedicated to building someone else's dream. That's the purpose of this particular stream. Arm yourself, fix your credit, build it up. Because the real players is using insurance, real estate monies, and credit, leveraging to amass wealth. They're not saving check after check and putting the monies under the bed. Leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready to amass wealth and change your financial paradigm. You have so many different channels that you can go to listen to people who think they know about me. When you come over here to me, we're going to talk about things that can uplift you and build you up. We're not going to talk about things that can't uplift you or build you up. Be careful how you utilize your time, because it's that very time you're going to reflect on when your life is in despair. You're going to say,
big facts. That's what it reminded me of. That Everest commercial. So you're sitting on the couch, you watching TV, you ain't shit. Your mama don't like you, your daddy don't like you. That's why your girlfriend left you. Enroll in Everest College so you can get some type of motherfucking knowledge with your dumb retarded ass. Bitch, you don't take care of your kids. Like, it just seemed like he was just chopping motherfuckers down.
yeah, I wish I utilized my time better.
That's what he looked like a Z-list actor. You know what I mean? Like, he just took the job because nobody else wanted that shit.
I wish I acclimated myself to the knowledge.
We need somebody to come out and do that. Now, I heard that, what is his motherfucking name? Monty Woodgrave came out here as Brother Polight. I don't know. I guess the mask wasn't really doing it for me or whatever, but child, look. We need somebody to come out here and do an Everest commercial as Brother Polight, but say all type of cap ass shit like what I just said. Because if I do it, motherfuckers is gonna, she's a colorist with the book. I'm gonna try to look just like this nigga. I don't give a fuck. Don't judge me. So somebody better get out here and do that shit. Tag me in that shit. I want to see that shit. I don't care. Period.
Bear with, so I can do better for my friends, my family, and loved ones. So why should I take your credit advice? Never actually take the credit advice.
Nope. And one time it was some kids, but I didn't hear no girls.
Actually, to take the information that
when he went and took his boys to Ralph Lauren, and he was all excited about that. My camera's fucking up. And he was all excited about that or whatever. I guess Monette was like, chill out, nigga. But he was acting like it was because like he was trying to talk to the manager about giving the cashier a tip. But in reality, I think it was about the money that he was spending or whatever. But, you know, because why would somebody that's in a polygamous relationship have a problem with their polygamous husband, right? We know that this polygamy shit is crap, but I'm just saying, why would she have a problem with her polygamous husband talking to a new chick that may or may not get added into the situation? I'm just saying. So it was kind of off, and I want to talk about that tomorrow.
Sharing, look it up and see if what I'm saying is true. See what you can make applicable for yourself. And if you want the mentorship from me, you can. You can spend your money and you get a full service job. But you don't have to go to me. Just do something with yourself to improve your personal disposition. I mean, the purpose of
good handling, John.
The stream is to educate and to share knowledge that is needed and necessary.
Hold on, it's fucking up. We're almost done.
It's the purpose. If you came on the stream not to learn, then you should go fulfill your purpose elsewhere, because unfortunately you have to learn when you get on these streams. Let's make it make sense, people. $1,000 to get access to 6 figures, to get access to a caseworker that's going to deal with your credit exclusively and immediately, to get access to me as your mentor, which it is a mentorship program, to get access to the website to see the deleted items as we remove them and the positive items as we add them. Arm yourself or harm yourself, because the world is getting more and more difficult by the day. Arm yourself or harm yourself. If you hold the screen, it might pause. Yeah. Arm yourself.
And then the person on the other end is not speaking at all.
Or harm yourself. Protect yourself at all times. That's what they say in boxing, right? Protect yourself at all times. You know, this is just a metaphor.
Now, I will say, when the music was down low, you could hear somebody breathing. And to me, it sounded like a male. Y'all can go look at the video. Y'all can go see it on Rycon2, RY, whatever the fuck, 2, or I think it's also on his Instagram. But you can hear a motherfucker breathing in the background. So I don't know. I don't think that Aminette and them breathe heavy like that.
Metaphor. I would pray none of you ever have to use any real act of violence to protect yourself. This is just a metaphor. You know, I always protect myself at all times, so I'm just not the type to get caught lacking. But in this day and time that we live in,
if that gun is real, he can't even shoot that bitch. That bitch gonna blow him back into the fucking living room or outside that patio door, child, and then he gonna have to pay Airbnb fees and all that for the damages, child.
This is the way you protect yourself in this day and time. This is how you protect yourself in 20.
Wait, no, because the windows are made out of aerodynamic glass windows that can withstand missile launchings and COVID-19 and polio, child, everything. Like, you don't have to worry when you're in this house, you're covered.
23 going into 2024.
So don't worry about it.
You have to make sure you're in the right position. Pause. Because
he wants to send a, never mind.
Fed Now app is here. The Cash App guy got juked up and they're making it sound like he just was in some nigga shit and somebody stabbed him up because of some boyfriend-girlfriend crisis. Like, I know nigga shit when I hear it. You so.
Now, if you don't know what he's talking about, the Cash App guy did get stabbed up, but we did talk about it and how what he was speaking about it, you know, he was just putting out false information. It's just really weird when they do the false information. It's not false information, but when other people like make a mistake or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's something to do the most about.
Oh, that story to us, so we can just be unsuspecting that the Cash App guy gets murdered and then the Fed App comes in as the new Cash App. And hey, guys, we don't need money like that. If you check Europe and all these other places, they're already giving people limits on how much
built like a shotgun
cash money they can spend now. No more than $1,000.
Like, have you ever seen a stick figure shoot a motherfucking rifle?
Now spend, you can use their version of Fed Now out there. Like, listen, all this means for people who don't have good credit, when we can't no longer stash paper money under the mattress, where they officially can do accounting for everything you have coming in and out, the people whose credit is the worst are going to suffer the most. They're bringing this app in July 4th. But y'all do what you want.
Yep, and then I have, you know, a pre-trial, or, you know, I got to take a plea on the 7th. So, you know, hit my pocket. So, you know, and look, I still think the reason why he wants 60 days is because he want to run. I think that it was cool that the judge required him to be there. Now, let's see why he required him to be there. Was it just because, you know, he's taking a plea, or because he's going to have him arrested on that date? Because those 60 days, when they were talking about mitigating, they were talking about mitigating on why he is going to get the 60 days. I had talked to a friend and she heard the audio as well. She is in the court systems as well, not as a, you know, an inmate child, but on that side. And she said it sounds like the same thing. So, of course, the judge can say, no, we're not giving him no free time, lock him up, bailiff or sheriffs or whatever, and he gets arrested.
With the information, you can preoccupy your mind with things that don't necessarily concern you, but that piques your interest, or you can start preoccupying your mind.
Not an armchair leg, the wooden ones from back in the day that grip down at the bottom leg and touch the floor.
With things that can immediately,
like a gorilla knuckle,
affect you and your family for the better good before it's too late. The worst thing that can happen is that you find out you should have been paying attention. And typically, by the time that happens, it's normally too late. I'm Brother Polight. This is an episode.
In a minute, he's going to tell you what his name means. And I was like, oh, really? Okay.
Another episode of Arm Yourself or Harm Yourself.
Do y'all really think that he could shoot this gun right here? Do you really think that he could, if he needed to, right? On my damn video. Okay. If he needed to, that he would just bust right in the air, pause, with the gun, pause, period. Like, he's going to do nothing. He's going to blow back into a wall and knock down some of them motherfucking canvas picture frames, child.
Practice gun safety. You always put your fingers over here. You don't.
First of all, he probably gonna drop it and scream and run upstairs and shit. Like,
But listen. Hey, a lot of you guys credit the shot. I'm bringing you the bulletproof vest. It's time.
But it might just, because it got a kickback, it might hit him and knock his teeth out, knock his shoulder out of place, depending on, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to see if he was, like, seriously confronted with some smoke and he had that gun and in his hands at the time, how he would, aim, and then how he would execute the shot, and then how he would respond after that, what it would hit, and all that. I want to see all that. Am I advocating violence? No, he could go to a gun range with that same gun and do what I just said. And I want to see what happens. Like, niggas can hype him up like, nigga, somebody coming in and out. They like to act and shit. You feel what I'm saying? This Z-list celebrity ass.
It's time for us to start shooting. That's why I talked to you about adding positive items. Most of you only learned about defensive mechanisms for deleting negative.
Or knock his shoulder out of place.
Items off your report. But did you know you can take something like your rent that you pay every month or your mortgage?
He holding it like a guitar.
You can add that to the credit reports and boost your credit scores up 50 or more points. Many of you have bad credit scores, right? Many of you are 30, 40 points away from being able to get the car you want or get the house you want. And unbeknownst to
facts, because ain't they missile proof and all this shit? Child, he came out with the missile proof windows, child. Talking about that's because it's a tornado. Tornadoes and missiles I get it though, it's high gravity or whatever. But child, no.
You just want to properly add a positive item to your credit report, like the rent you pay every month or the mortgage you pay every month.
He got that gun because he gonna stand in the window and try to act like he Malcolm X and shit.
Unbeknownst to you, you can get 50 points for that. But no one's telling you this because they'd rather tell you gossip than tell you something that can help you feed your family or empower your family. Checking me out on it. These are facts. I just get facts. I play around a lot because I'm happy. But I get facts. That's all it is.
You happy? You're going through all this court stuff, but you're happy? Wow. Let's see how happy you are when the judge body slams you all over that courtroom, child. In a legal way.
Talk to me nice. That's pride, optimism.
Listen. He said, talk to me nice. And did the face thing, right?
Credit report, like the rent you pay every month or the mortgage you pay every month.
But listen what his name break down to.
Unbeknownst to you, you can get 50 points for that. But no one's telling you this because they'd rather tell you gossip than tell you something that can help you feed your family or empower your family. Checking me out on it. These are facts. I just get facts. I play around a lot because I'm happy. But I get facts. That's all it is. Talk to me nice. That's pride, optimism, love, integrity, gallant, honesty, and trust. POL.
Why he fuck up on integrity?
IJHT.
That's pride, optimism, love, integrity, pride, optimism.
For real, YouTube? That's how you feel right now?
Love, integrity, gallant, honesty, and trust. POLIGHT.
That's pride, optimism, love, integrity, pride, optimism, love, integrity, gallant, honesty, and trust. POLIGHT.
Illuval.
Does he display any of those things?
Perpetual success. Hotep Wa Bottle Cap. Peace and blessings. And a sweetie daughter. Black power.
And then how he covered up like the camera and all that was suspect as fuck. Like, so y'all already had it planned that he was gonna go right there and then look at the camera, like put the camera right there to that picture or something. Like that's how it just felt or whatever. I'll drop the link just in case anybody wants to come up for a second or two or whatever. I don't got long, but yeah, I just was not going. And then when I had seen the picture, the video of Polight and shit like that, and he was like at Ralph Lauren with these niggas or whatever, I'm like, why they couldn't buy their own outfit? You know, everybody was dressed in red, white, and blue and all that, but it just seemed hella thirsty. And I just have some questions. Then they went to the Apple store and he bought some hard drives because he said he's gonna shoot some videos. Like, this nigga out here partying as fuck. Now that video, that Ralph Lauren video, is a couple weeks old, but the videos that we just looked at of Polight was, fresh. It was recent as fuck. But we're gonna go back to the Polight video or whatever with the polo and shit, because them niggas was thirsty as hell. And then it was some comments made to Aminette. She, I guess, told him to slow down or whatever. I think it was far as the money that he was spending on them niggas and all that, but it just really looks bad. Like, why your niggas ain't on the same plan that you're on, like far as, getting your credit together and all that. Wouldn't you rather gift them a class, or the $2,000? Wouldn't you want to put your niggas on or whatever? However, like, why they ain't doing it? You know what I'm saying? That you had to buy it for them. It really, it just was given like Santa's helper type of shit. I don't understand. And then he was spending cash, and he's already been talking about not spending cash and why and all this, and downing cash or whatever. We already knew we were moving to a cashless society, but I don't know. To me, he was just doing too much. So I'm on his neck right now, because this may be the only opportunity for, like, the next, like, maybe, 15, 10, 20 years, hopefully at least 5 years, that I would have to just fuck with Polight for fucking with us. So I'm going to do that. But, child, that's how I feel. Period. I thought I dropped the link. Okay, I did. So if anybody want to come up, they can, or whatever. Otherwise, I'll just get up out of here. I got some other shit already lined up as well as what I was gonna show y'all. But I don't know. I'm peeping some shit, and I'm just like, ugh. Now, as far as the Enqi shit, they got their own dealings going on. So I'm just here to document what happens in the case, in the situation. Period. I'm not trying to co-sign or nothing like that, but at the end of the day, I have to admit that I have seen Enqi distance himself from Polight, and Saneter has not. He has continuously came out here and told us that he's good, he ain't fucking with it, or this, that, and the other. But when he talks about Polight, and we've looked at it, in my opinion, he looks like he's damaged and hurt at the idea that people are not fucking with him, like, or have so much to say. And Saneter is stupid if he thought that all this was going to go down and the end of this case would happen and he wouldn't somehow be brought into it. Nobody on this motherfucker has this many connections with pedophiles unless they're running some type of pedophile ring. And I've said that from the beginning. And some people said that I was wrong for saying that. But that's what it's looking like. I'm going to be honest. You got Imam Bashir, Sinful the P, Nature Boy, Polight, Mighty Hebrew, and there's other motherfuckers, and then this Khadijah lady. Again, I want to know more about that, but Enqi was speaking when he was on Hocus for a Fist platform. He was talking about it, and I'm just like, at the end of the day, these many pedophiles normally don't link up, and it's not something to the story and all that. So something is not right, and I stated that from the beginning. No, I don't, claim to be right about every single thing or whatever, but when I do, make a mistake, because I thought that Saneter was going in on him, Enqi, about my video or whatever. But I guess Enqi not only went on Hocus for a Fifth, but other people's platforms. Nobody sent those videos in or let me know about it. And I haven't asked Enqi. I just told him that I seen him on Hocus for a Fifth. And then, he was like, yeah, I did, and shit like that. So basically, at the end of the day, I want to know what is going on with all of this. And, the only way to find out about Nikki at this time that I know of, unless somebody else comes forward, is through Enqi. So that's why you may see him appear, but I'm not, co-signing. I don't know what's going on. I'm finding out with y'all. But we gonna figure all of this out. So there's just a lot going on. And again, I'm aware that Enqi rode with Polight, but again, Enqi has at least publicly moved away from Polight, and he stated that he did Rappers Got the Gun with me in 2000, and I swear it was like 21. And then he's been vocal, you know, even on his own. And then he's back vocal now as this thing is coming to a close. So again, you know, we're not seeing that same thing on Saneter's. We're seeing them kind of make excuses for Brother Polight's actions and you know, try to minimize it while staying safe at the same time. Because Saneter, if you think you're gonna sit up here and act like, oh, you were against it the whole time and y'all never fucked with him, I would sit here for a whole day and play you over and over again, caping for this nigga one way or another. All I asked you to do since day one, if you remember what H.O.E said at the end, I said the same thing since day one. Distance yourself from him. Come out publicly and say that you're not fucking with him until the end of this case. You told me, no, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm not jumping out the window. He didn't do this and all this other type of shit. Now you talking about, well, if he's a predator, I'm not supporting him. I'm glad about that, but is that actually the truth? You know what I'm saying? If he does get a smack on the wrist or even 5 years, are you still gonna support him when he comes out? Because I'll be here to be like, hell motherfucking no. I don't care what platform you're on, nigga. I'm on your ass. I'm done fucking with niggas like you. Like, that shit's trash as fuck. But anyway, royal family, that is how I feel today. That is the edit. We'll get the edit up on the other channel, Queen's Throne TV, tomorrow sometime or whatever. I really just was kind of sitting here like, you know, Saneter acts like he fought all of, you know, the last time when it got on Brother Polight and everything, and everybody was pointing the fingers at him, and some people weren't, but those that were, he had a team of people that were attacking us, lying on us, making videos on us, doxing us, threatening our family, our loved ones, just all type of shit. He was not alone. He never stood alone. He always had somebody to do his dirty work. He'll come up here, he'll drag somebody, and then he'll private it, because the whole time that he's been dragging, he got somebody from the H.O.E recording it, and then they use it and, you know, transport it on the back end. But all we do is make edits. And if Saneter would stop flagging motherfuckers when they have real shit to say, it's not like we're calling, like coming over to his platform, having an issue with some petty, stupid shit. This is about the welfare of children. And I don't care if they're my children or not. I'm not finna sit here and act like y'all are like doing some positive shit. Like, Polight did fucking polygamous type of content with Renintech, the juvenile, at the before this victim. He did that type of content with her. All I gotta do is go through the Rabbits Got the Gun content, or reach out to Enqi, get on the phone with him, or do some digging in this motherfucker, and I'll have everything I need. Period, point blank. Saneter, you don't want to play that with me, and you going in on Michi X is also going to make you look stupid as fuck, because you didn't have a problem with her until she stood on your fucking neck and said what she fucking said about you supporting this nigga, and she rode with you at the time. There was a time where me and Uncle Shug and our supporters, those that understood what we were saying, far as this nigga is a predator, period, to just even be accused of these type of charges, and you're really going to court. Like, this isn't something that somebody just woke up on a Wednesday and just made up about this nigga. It's a real court date. And Saneter acting like he really, it's a whole court case. Saneter acting like he's going to you know, find out the paperwork and all that. The paperwork's been here this whole time. I've never seen you look at it or nothing and come on here like, damn, this is fucked up or nothing. And you still came out this time having this nigga's back and basically shitting and pissing in the fucking victim's face and the victim's mother's face in this case, when you came out here and you wanted to only hear his side, but not her side. I don't know if they would interview with you, but you not once sat up there and talked about interviewing with the victim and the victim's mother. Then you got this Shaka shit going on, child. Like, we're not finna forget about nothing, period, point blank. Look, we may never get the answers to Nikki or Shaka, but I'm pressing for it, y'all. I don't bring shit up and put my neck out here for nothing. But when we do, I'll be right here. Or y'all, hey, get my attention. Let me know something. Because there's some fuck shit going on. Don't this many predators hang together and it's not some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. So with that said, yeah, and he can do that. You know, I'm gonna come in here and edit it down or whatever if need be. But I'm not breaking my neck to see it because we're already gonna have what happens in court. We're gonna have that already. Like, I'm gonna be there to record. Like, period. I'm not gonna be in the courtroom, but Michi X and Tony the Closer are allegedly going down there. I wish I could, but I cannot right now because of work and also my kids. But what, you know, whatever they get or whatever, that's what's up. But I'll be there to document, you know, through Zoom or whatever, what's going on. We gonna find out what happens with this case, period. And we don't need Polight to come up here and, like, imagine that. Yeah, I pled to this, but you know, I didn't do it. Like, what is he really gonna say? And then Saneter already said if he pleads to anything, he's guilty and he ain't fucking with him. So we'll just see if Saneter is gonna really stand on his shit. But him acting like the last day or after it's all said and done, that this nigga, you know, he been distanced himself from him. I want you guys to remember how he acted throughout these 2 years. And if you don't know, I've documented damn near all of it. Okay? And period. I can go back. I'm constantly going back now, looking at older videos and shit like that, because sometimes some of it comes up like, who is Nikki? Some people may not know who Nikki is. So what I did with the edit earlier was bring you back to that time in that moment. And then, you know, we moved on until something else got triggered, right? And then we had to speak on that or whatever. But like I said, Saneter, you look real guilty coming out here and pointing the finger at other people that only want you to be held accountable or stand up and denounce Brother Polight during this time. Like, I'm the one that told you to vet people that come on your platform. You clearly have not done that because Suntan, that old ass nigga, was on your video, on your live stream, and he was talking about if the victim in this case was inside Polight's room, that she was fair game. And that's talk of a fucking predator. Royal family, that's some sick ass shit. Yup, DNA match. Period. Period. So we'll see what's going on. But I wanted to come before y'all, you know, and just drop this or whatever. I may come back like either to well, now it's today or Thursday, and then we will get back into it. But for now, I'm gonna leave y'all with Ruga grudges because I don't like these niggas. I got grudges. Like, I feel like they're playing in people's face, they're playing games, all that. I don't got time for none of that shit. Like, period. At the end of the day. And then this nigga's still around fucking kids. I mean, he's out here scamming motherfuckers and shit. How much of that money did he put up for if he gets any chance to run? And I just want to also put it on the table that that's a probability. Look, he could run. He could go to court and decide to take the plea. He could go to court and say he don't want to take the plea, or he could go to court and the judge could reject the plea. But we gonna see what's going on, period. And I don't mean to be coming every time that I'm live, we talking about him, but the more that they fucking put shit out here, or I find shit, or I even just remember some shit, I'm gonna do that now, because I didn't do that the whole 2 years. And those that have supported my channel, y'all know I didn't come here just to tell you some other shit. My Brother Polight videos are sparingly on my channel for like when he went live, a couple of times when he talked shit, besides when this case first broke. And of course, I'm going to talk about it. It's a hot topic, and this is my genre. But if you go back and look respectfully, you will see that I wasn't like just every fucking day and wasting people's time with shit. I edited videos so we could get the fuck on to the next topic. But that's just how I'm feeling right now. Anyway, let's listen to Ruga Grudges. Much love, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me, hearing me out, supporting me. Make sure you hit that like button if you're new in Rewatch. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so that you get a notification when I put out content, as well as, welcome to the family. I will see you guys soon. Again, we're going to listen to Ruga Grudges on the way out. Much love, y'all.
You should know he wrong. He a fucking white boy.
Fable, turn me up. Yeah, I lost some niggas in the streets that I can't get back. I told my brothers ain't no stopping till we get back. And I can't lie, so my mind, I need that lick back. I'm just riding doing 180 in this Hellcat. I don't even get no time to clear my mind. Ain't gonna lie, the other day I cried thinking about my guys. Grabbed it now like fuck this rap shit, I'm trying to slide. And fans wanna see me crash out and lose my mind. They don't wanna see me shine. I'm a 6 blocker, trench baby. That's what made me. I come from the heart of Inglewood where it get crazy. Cold-blooded killers, they be strapped up like the Navy. It's dangerous in the hood, that's why my gun ain't got no safety. My homie gravesite, we been trying to make a gravesite. I remember late nights, can't talk about them late nights. 3 cars, 8 pipes, you get caught, you pay the price. Switchy got 100 on it, told him have a safe flight. Grudges. I've been holding grudges since I lost my cousin, I've been wanna slide, I'm like fuck it. I've been having a lot of shit on my mind, I can't lie, it get hard for me to trust you. And I've been on this ledge, I'm on the edge, trying to push me, I might let it off in public. Yeah. That's why lately I ain't been giving a fuck about me. I lost some niggas in the streets that I can't get back. I told my brothers ain't no stopping till we get back. And I can't lie, so my mind, I need that lick back. I'm just riding doing 180 in this Hellcat. I don't even get no time to clear my mind. Ain't gonna lie, the other day I cried thinking about my guys. Grabbed it now like fuck this rap shit, I'm trying to slide. And fans wanna see me crash out and lose my mind. They don't wanna see me shine. And you don't know that feeling up inside. Seeing your homie take his last breath before your eyes. That shit hit so different when you gotta take your pride. And they think it's all good, but you really wanna slide. You better be in the house when them street lights come on. I was out here getting wild, no one told me right from wrong. Had to learn it on my own. Got a lot of niggas gone. I was a young nigga thinking I was grown. I wasn't thinking about no song. Grudges. I've been holding grudges since I lost my brother. I've been wanna ride. I'm like fuck it. I'm just loading up this fire, we outside, ain't no running when we rushing. I lost my mud brother and my blood brother, so I'm blood in. Pull up in they hood, let off a dozen. Now them niggas feeling like we was then. How I'm feeling, ain't no peace tree and nothing. I lost some niggas in the streets that I can't get back. I told my brothers ain't no stopping till we get back. And I can't lie, so my mind, I need that lick back. I'm just riding doing 180 in this Hellcat. I don't even get no time to clear my mind. Ain't gonna lie, the other day I cried thinking about my guys. Grabbed it now like fuck this rap shit, I'm trying to slide. And fans wanna see me crash out and lose my mind. They don't wanna see me shine.